Pretty sure.
Every time I was searching it up, dude, I'd like have to think about how to spell apocalypse.
Yeah.
How do you like? I don't know. I guess I just already have like my
Apocalypto.
tabs pulled up for it. Like,
It's right in front of me.
It's just
APA,
easier
APO.
sometimes to just type in Mel Gibson in the search bar, click on his name, and then click on Apocalypto to rate it. I mean, that's how I do
yeah.
my
Yeah.
movies. I'm like, I don't know how to spell that out. Let me find the director.
Mhm.
Or another movie he's directed that's easier to spell.
Right. It's like I have to start from one spot to get to the other, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
You know. Well, we're live, boys. We did it once again. Back with the Stay Gold podcast. Matt, Alex, Noah, Joe. It has been a minute. Yeah. But we're back. And as always, we're here to dissect some directors' careers, watch some classic movies. We are halfway through our dive on Mel Gibson directed films.
God,
Today-
it seems so long.
It does. It has. It's only 6 movies, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Today we're
Not
talking.
that they've been particularly bad.
No, yeah, it's just like you're ready to move on after a while. Like
yeah.
our longest dive was the Coens, right? And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
having some of those like restless leg in just the 6 film dive, where I'm like, all right, I can't skip
Do
this.
it. Yeah.
The Coens may have been
Yeah.
our longest dive, but Malik was truly our longest
That
dive.
was a test. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. That was a test of patience and will and everything.
And yeah, definitely like commitment to like watch another movie. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna put this on and watch it.
Yeah.
But today, on the Mel Gibson train, talking Mayan Braveheart, Apocalypto. Then after, we're gonna talk this week's movie chest. Noah picked this one, the Tucker and Dale versus Evil Dead wannabe Studio 666.
Yeah, it's
That's a
wanna be
good
something.
description of it, actually.
And then I think we'll wrap it up with like a little current TV talk, right? A little pluribus, maybe some movies, TV, current state of movie going. If we want to end on a downer note or something, how we're feeling. We'll see how we're feeling at the end.
We can maybe mention the movie event of the year for me at least, which was The Whole Bloody Affair. I don't know if you wanna
Yeah,
just
let's get into it.
see how that was for you. I think
sure.
did any of you, did Joe or Noah, did you guys ever get around to seeing it or no?
No. I just
Yeah.
didn't get my tickets.
I did look for times, and I did look for times because I wanted to get it, but I was working at the times they were showing, and they only had like 1 or 2 shows per day.
Yeah, I had to block out 5 hours of my day, and I just couldn't make it work.
I drove
Yeah.
3 hours. I watched the 4+ hour movie, drove 3 hours home. So that was
Oh,
my
yeah,
whole day.
dude.
See, that's you did Quentin proud on that one.
Dedication
I
to
truly,
cinema.
as he would have wanted it.
Really, like, I was just waiting for it to get to a theater, like, closer to me, because, like, I assumed that it would, but then it just, like, never did. So it was only in,
It was
like,
a
a
weird
couple
rollout.
theaters, and they were
Yeah.
kind of far away from me, so I'm kind of just, like, I don't know, like, I just assumed it would kind of get to a theater that was closer, and it just
Yeah.
never did, and then I forgot
I
about
had to
it.
go that weekend because I was checking like the next weekend show times if I couldn't make it, and there was like none. I was like, fuck, okay, I got like
Gotta
this
do
week
it.
only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you could have
Hell
built
yeah.
your own theater, dude. Did you ever think about
Yeah.
that? Come on, bro.
Yeah, get on
Dude,
that shit.
also, like,
Learning projectionism?
yeah, I could. I don't know. But dude, like, so what's up with his list? Tarantino's list?
Do we want to get into that now or?
I mean, we're into it now, man. This man's he's just saying it all. He's just letting it all out.
Honestly, the dude just says what's on his mind, and there's a lot on his mind, clearly. So
He likes to
Yeah.
hear himself talk. That's for
He
damn
does.
certain. But like
Yeah.
in the industry there's like, common code of like never talk shit. That's just
Yeah.
like once you make it to a certain level, it's like you don't talk shit about it. Everyone's just the best person you've ever worked with and all this, and like
Yeah.
you got to respect that he'll say it, but at the same time
he
it's
doesn't abide by those laws.
there's a reason why you don't do it, obviously.
Yeah.
I just like how
Honestly,
offended
like-
everyone was about the Paul Dano thing. Like, it's his opinion, man. He doesn't have to say he loves every actor. Clearly, the man's making one more movie, and Paul
Look.
Dano's not going to be in it. So, like,
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But like, still, I feel like he was more than that because I mean, like, he fucking attacked this dude. I mean, like, literally
Targeted.
said he's the worst actor in SAG. I mean, like, what the fuck, guy? Like, that's so bad.
Yeah, you don't have to say like you don't have to go that far. That's for sure.
The hyperbolic man, silly
Yeah.
guy. He's just being silly.
What a silly goose. Well, boys, over to a semi-problematic director as well, Mr. Mel Gibson. How you guys feeling about Mel in this halfway through this dive? What you guys thinking?
He's very similar to Michael Mann in terms of like macho man movies, I would say.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
not like Mann's more focused on like the art form, I would say. Mel's more focused on the characters and the like brutality of things. So I think that's interesting dynamic between the two machoisms of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But I'm
this, like,
enjoying it. It hasn't been a bad movie, so that's a plus.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I noticed like every movie so far has had like some religious undertone, I feel like. Except for maybe Man Without a Face, kinda.
You mean
Yeah,
like
it's more
spiritual?
societal. I feel like.
I guess for this one specifically, do you mean just like the weird like
The Sun
I-
the Sun
The eclipse.
Warriors and
yeah,
yeah.
where there's like I guess it would be a religious aspect. Yeah, like I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I kind of was gonna talk about that because I think that's interesting too because like obviously the last one was Passion of the Christ, so it's like
Yeah.
obviously like Christian shit, and I mean I guess kind of Braveheart, but like this one is like different because like it's like a
Mhm.
different I don't know like a different religion, a different like spirituality because it's like
Yeah.
South
Different
America,
culture.
like 1800s, yeah, like a different culture.
Although the
Yeah.
conquistadors do show up at the end.
Totally.
God
But like
damn.
I guess I don't know. I guess I just thought it was interesting because like from what I've heard about Mel Gibson, he's like a huge fucking anti-Semite, and he also is just like super into like Catholicism.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
I feel like for him to like
Typical
display
white
that
man.
kind of stuff in this movie, I felt like was kind of like cool or like you know maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I just assumed he wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
So,
it was like
yeah.
utilized well in this one, for sure. It was a little more subtle, obviously, than
Yeah.
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the material given,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard one to dodge there with the passion, but
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I read a few reviews just to kind of like get the cultural flavor on this one, just to see like, but it runs the gamut of like very profound and like not culturally insensitive, and then there's people who just think like this is a white man's telling of a different culture that he doesn't understand, you know, and like. Personally, I took the high road on this movie, just because at the end of the day, like I take the movie for what it is, and I gotta give it to Mr. Mel Gibson just from a straight up like directing standpoint. Like he's always making something very humanistic and like very cinematic,
Yeah.
and like I expected to not really invest myself in this movie, and pretty quickly. And overall, I was heavily invested in the entire process and situation. And just like some of the shots are fucking beautiful. It's very dynamic. I don't know.
yeah. No, I walked away from this one thinking this kind of fucks. Like, why haven't I watched this before?
Same.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think like it is a bit strange watching all these back to back though, because like what you're saying, kind of Joe, like he's basically just making like the underdog man cinematic universe for the last 2,000 years. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you start.
It's like he picks a period piece and then he just zeroes in on an underdog. Like
Yeah.
whoever's in that
Well,
period.
who's the
like-
manliest man that I can pinpoint in 1,200
Yeah.
for Braveheart? Yeah, like. So it's I don't know. It's he's kind of just making the same movie a bit, you know, especially with Braveheart. I feel like for this movie, Apocalypto, very similar to Braveheart.
I guess that's true, but I feel like the overarching themes for all of them are like kind of different. Like I felt like for this one specifically, it was different for me than I guess like maybe just like the point is different. But I guess all of the ways to get there are the same.
Yeah.
The story
Like
structure
plot
is
points
so
are similar.
similar.
Yeah, the story
Yeah.
structure is pretty much the same.
Structure.
It's just like the reasons why they're doing things sometimes aren't really this, or like the outcome
Yeah.
isn't always
Right.
the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, Braveheart was freedom. This one was fear. Passion of the Christ was love.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it?
I got
Yeah.
changed for
Hate.
this
I
one.
think it was actually hate.
Just because, like,
Hate/love.
Yeah.
well, like, I don't know. I guess, like, for this one, it's specifically, like, that it, like, starts in the village is getting destroyed. And, I mean, that's, like, supposed to be the apocalypse. But then, like, they show, like, the conquistadors show up on the beach. And, I mean, like, it's basically, like, the same thing over again. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just, like,
One
change
battle
is,
after
like,
another.
inevitable, in a sense. Like,
Yeah.
or, yeah, I guess, yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some categories because we'll get to the theme there. But for some stats, released in 2006, nominated for 3 Oscars: makeup, sound mixing, and sound editing.
Not
And
set
then
design, because
Nah.
like the sets were great.
The Jungle.
I mean, when they get to the Mayan city and all that stuff, the temple. I mean,
Yeah,
everything was so. I mean, I get the makeup too. The makeup was awesome. Anyway, sorry. That was
costume design would have been up there too.
Yeah, for
Shit
sure.
was yeah.
Sound though, those 2 sound awards. I'll get into that later. I kind of have a little bit of a gripe with those ones, but budget $40 million is what the estimate I have. Worldwide box office $121 million.
Mel can make a banger, I guess.
Yeah, he made it back, but people don't turn out for the Mayans like they do Jesus. It seems.
No,
You know.
of course.
Yeah.
They're like Apocalypto. That's not in the Bible.
Yeah. What book is that?
He thought he converted people. He thought.
And then this was like made like 2 years after that. I want to say 2 years after Passion of the Christ, and then he doesn't make another film for like I want to say like 10 years with Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
Other research: the man on the promotional poster is not the main protagonist, Jaguar Eye. It is, or Jaguar Paw, is that his name? It is
Jaguar
one
Paw.
of his pursuers from the other clan, Middle Eye.
Yeah. The guy with the hair pony.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
The
You
guy
know,
who
he's
kills
not,
his dad.
not the main dude, like leading the poster. You don't see that very often.
I mean, villain kind of.
Right. Yeah.
I guess it's like the apocalypse.
That's
and
the
they're bringing it,
Ooh,
you know?
Yeah. That's cool.
Harold.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mel turned down the lead role for the film World Trade Center in order to direct this film.
I thought you were gonna say this film. I was like, damn.
I let it that way. He wanted to do it, but people were like, maybe not this time, Mel.
Wow, that would have been so fucking funny.
He's
the
painting
only
his
white
face
dude
a
in the
shade
middle.
darker, and he's like, "Are you sure you don't want me to try out? I mean, I could do it."
I'm the only guy.
Put the makeup away, Belle. Put the makeup away.
Let's act like this never happened, Just go back in your trailer. And then a lot of the roles went to Mayan people who had never acted before. So, it's pretty cool. Good amount of like authenticity in the movie, it seems. Obviously, there's going to be manufactured drama, and a lot of people have problems with like the culture displayed for the Mayan people, but at least visually, it's not just white people, acting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it's something.
that's true.
All right, yeah. What's the theme here, though?
Overcoming fear. That was the biggest one I found. Overcoming
yeah.
fear.
That's a good one. I like it.
Life is a power struggle.
Hell yeah.
It's like literally, I got like one battle after another, but also just like there's so many power dynamics at play in all these situations, even in like different tribes and like the people in there, and then obviously like at the end reveal, it's just like another power that you never could have anticipated. That's now something you have to deal with, and
Yeah.
chaos.
I mean, the only thing I kept thinking was just, I mean, to quote Leo, life. I mean, it's one battle after another. That's the whole movie is that, even down to the conquistadors coming in. They look out and it's like, well, new beginning in the forest. Now they got to deal with these people coming in and intruding and pillaging and taking. So
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I like those.
And you said yours, Joe, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just put change is inevitable.
Yeah.
not good versus evil. I think that can be applied.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
There was
Shoot
a
your
couple
shot.
times though, on the good versus evil aspect of it all was like, who's the bad guys here? Like, are the, I don't
The
know.
people doing the sacrifices, those are the bad guys, in my opinion.
But they're all doing what they think is the right thing to do, right?
I don't know. You get a couple like side eyes with the eclipse where they're like, "We got these fucking suckers." Like,
I did
know,
notice
like,
that too. I did notice
Yeah.
that where they were like, "Aha, we did it!"
Right.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, that's
they're
fair.
not gonna have an uprising and kill us. We got these.
Yeah. There's just times where I'm like, they're just kind of doing what they like would do normally. And it's just wrong place, wrong time type of situation to me. I mean, these guys just want to have a happy life. The other people just want a happy life.
Yeah.
But it's the method. It is the method, I feel like.
Yeah. I think
What,
it's
you're not into
like
human sacrifice, Noah? Come on,
yeah.
buddy.
Call me.
This
I know I'm
time-
brave for saying that.
But
Yeah,
maybe in
I
the
feel like when
future.
you're preventing somebody else from having a happy life, I feel like that's where you're crossing the line.
All right, guys, the Mayan people, they were bad. Fuck.
Yeah, but I think like even if it's not like culturally like as like relevant as it actually was in history, there's still just like a display of like primal like tribalism that is like truthful to any culture for the last like thousands of years. That's to me is like the big feature of the movie is like the dynamics at play between just like different groups and people,
Yeah.
and individuals.
'Cause-
And
I mean, at the end of the line, too, I mean, they're all really connected to their family. Because when Jaguar Paw's dad dies, I mean, it's that driving him. It's his wife and son into the hole with her newborn, But then when what's his nuts that captures him when his son dies, then it's his revenge tale of
Right.
like, I'm gonna skin this motherfucker and watch him. He's gonna watch me wear his skin, So it's just like the same stuff happening, just different motives in a way. So I don't know.
we're all just humans on this earth, guys.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Come on. If we gotta sacrifice humans, maybe that's what we think works. Who knows?
Yeah. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, some shooter shots here. I do have a few for this category. One of them is the tribe moving through the river when they're all like tied up to the stick together. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of good ones on that sequence, and the children like standing on the shore, and you just see like the chaotic river in front of them. Like they're safe, but like everything in front of them is just chaos.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Oh my god. You're just leaving like people. You're just leaving bits of your heart behind this whole fucking first hour. You're just like, okay, well, there goes all the children I once knew. There goes my fucking mother and grandma or whatever the fuck. It's like, okay, never seen them again.
Yeah, that part was a little bit like, damn, this is kind of depressing. Like these kids have to fend for themselves in this jungle now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that's where they're raised, so it's probably a little bit less of like a daunting task, but still, shit.
They have the 8-year-old girl to take over.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That shot was good. I liked the one where they're in the hole and the mom, she like looks up and the camera like kind of pans up with her. That was a good shot.
I had the chopping block shots where they like put Jaguar Paw and he's like upside down and he sees the chief or whatever.
Sees like some fat little kid like it's like
some little giggling and shit.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know.
Damn it, this is terrible. Yeah.
This sucks.
Tugging on mommy's cape.
Living it up. Well, I'm about to be sacrificed to some Fake God.
It's been like a while since I've seen this movie, so I totally forgot about this kid. But yeah, I do remember that now. Like, he's like in the like royal group or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
He's
just
like
some
only overweight Indian, I
Right.
think.
He reminded me of the Costco
Yeah.
kid, you know, the social media Costco kid with his dad.
Oh,
What?
Do we know who that is, or is that just me?
Is that what you're talking about?
What is it?
Where he says "boom"?
Yeah, that kid.
Yeah,
Reminded me
okay.
of that kid.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that. I've heard that. Yeah.
You say a
Look it up.
Costco kid?
Yeah, look it up. Look it
I
up.
didn't know that's where
Alright.
he was from.
I
but
go
I've
to
heard the
Costco
boom
and I
kid.
don't
No.
even know.
I think they do like they got big off of being like we love Costco food court stuff. I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah. I might have heard of this.
Interesting.
But that's what the kid reminded me of. The one who was like, hee, chop them up.
Yeah. I had a lot of like overhead shots though, too. Like, I mean, I think there's some like overhead shots in the river with that sequence, but there's like the corn shot with the soldiers running through and they're just like mowing down the corn. Pretty sick. And then have him sinking deeper into the mud. You get that overhead too, just like looking down on a lot of the characters. I kind of liked a lot of that one in this movie.
The effects on it, I don't know if there's any like I mean, there's obviously special effects, but like when he's jumping off the waterfall and when they're throwing the heads and bodies down the stairs,
Yeah.
that stuff looked pretty authentic. I mean,
especially
You
the
think they were real
body.
heads?
yeah, the body was crazy. Like,
yeah, the
when
body
it
was
was
like
flopping down, I was like,
it-
did they throw like what
it
is
seemed like
that?
it had to be like a stunt performer, honestly, with the way that it was like not just like flailing
Yeah.
randomly.
And they just
But
killed a stunt performer and just threw his head in his body down.
Did they like remove the head in post or something or what? But
Because every time it hit a
casting
stair
call.
too, it like it gushed out. So I was just like,
Yeah,
damn,
the spray of
this
blood
is
and
like
stuff.
some impressive special effects or practical. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
a lot of that, especially at the end too, with the dude who gets fucking domed, and then you just got like
Yeah.
the one like
Yeah.
some nasty
Visceral.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's sinking in the mud, there's also like I feel like a fun little clever shot for Apocalypse Now, where it's like he's like halfway in the mud.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a movie called Apocalypto. I have a feeling that Mel is like, playing with that with Apocalypse Now. I've not seen Apocalypse Now though, so strike
you
me down
should.
if
It's
I'm
pretty
wrong.
good.
Yeah, I know. And the last one I had is just running from the Jaguar shot. Just fucking sick. I'm pretty sure that
lot
was
of
actually
good running
legit.
shots in this movie. Like very good. Like and it wasn't ever just like the same shot over and over again. Like they put the camera in front of him, and it was like a handheld. There was him running in slow mo. Top shots back. I don't know. It was all good.
Yeah, I remember one too. Just like randomly, like when he's behind him, he's like pushing through like brush, and the camera's like tilting and stuff, and it's like, yeah, very dynamic.
Same with when he chopped off one of the heads too, and the camera like fell with the head and kind of rolled until they picked it up. That was really cool.
Clever.
Yeah. So
some clever quotables. You guys got?
This one's kind of a nitpick for me, just because of what was said. The guy says, I think it's the guy on the poster. He's got the little ponytail in the front. He says he's fucked, and I'm just like, what do you say? Fucked? I don't know if that that kind of language was used
About
back
to
in the
break
day.
out the 6'7", dude. That's where we're at.
Yeah. So I don't know. That part was the only thing that like stuck into my head for quotables, but also nitpick.
Fair.
Because I'm like, what do you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I feel like curse words.
What would the equivalent like be for this time? You think? Like that's like something that Mel would have to find out, I guess, right? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, what was before fucked? Or like fuck. Like it's just like dang,
Well, when was
darn.
fuck brought into popularity?
I don't know.
I think they were. I think curse words around from the dawn of time. Maybe.
Well, yeah, like the usage of fuck has to have been like a word forever. But I mean, maybe it wasn't tied to sex because there's also like the exclamation of like anger fuck.
Hey Siri.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
It's
those things were
like,
melded.
Or did it start with the like? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Suri doesn't have an answer for it.
Siri can't go back that far.
We don't know.
Suri, when was fuck first used, and it says I don't have an answer for that. So
Come on, man.
yeah, sorry
This is
guys.
shit we need to know, Siri.
I don't know.
Just like blocking that
Like,
question. That's like
all shit
scientific.
that I want to know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
my quote was
Well,
just
good
like
quote.
the title quote is a great civilization is not conquered from without until it has destroyed itself from within. And I was just like, well, that's a good quote. And I was like, especially for 2025 America, you know, where we're at right now. But then like the movie plays, and it doesn't really like make that much. I don't know. That quote doesn't even really like tie it together in a way. Is that just me?
Yeah, I feel like it is kind of weird too, because like historically, I don't know if that's even accurate. Because like, I guess like, I feel like in the context of the film, it's like they're rotting because like they're just like, I feel like they're just taking like that whole area as a whole, like from the perspective of like the conquistadors or the conquerors who came in after.
Yeah.
And you're just like, they're fighting amongst themselves. So like they're
going to be conquered.
Doomed.
Yeah, but like in reality, they're all like tribes separately. It seemed like anyway. So maybe I don't really know. Like
that makes me think it's not from that perspective. Is at the end when he's like, "We're gonna go start new." Like she was like, "Should we go to them?" And he was like, "No." So that's the only thing where I was like, is this the perspective of, say, the conquistador coming in, and these guys are savages. They're bringing them the faith, and they're going to change and become unsavage, unsavage these people. But then in the end, he still says, no, this is like his forest. So I just feel like it's from the perspective of Jaguar Paw, I think is his name. And like the whole idea is, I don't know about destroying itself from it within
society.
Because
yeah,
I mean that's a weird quote.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
It's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I could see like the larger Mayan civilization doing that because they were all kind of like sheep to the.
Yeah. And it is destroying a boatload of people. I mean, you saw the field of just decapitated corpses out there.
Shit.
Right, that's true. And in the end, it's just human on human violence, which is just like destroying itself, and
Yeah.
Any other quotes before we get on to some props?
I don't have any.
On to prop hunt. This one's kind of tough. Pretty primitive. I guess maybe some face jewelry if I'm feeling wild.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask about the face jewelry. What do you think they did that to themselves? They're just like, I'm going to stick this bone in my chin.
Because it looks fucking badass.
I mean, it looks sick as hell. Don't get me wrong, but like infections.
I guess like from what it looked like in the movie, I feel like the like more like accomplished fighters had more like shit.
It's a status
symbol,
like, dude.
Hammer. Yeah, I feel like it's like about status, but I could be wrong. That's like just what I would assume from the movie, And
it's like, how much pain can I take? It's like, yeah, that's right. I can fucking stick this horn through my nose, motherfuckers. Like, you don't.
Should I just Google this? I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
It's like okay, that guy's kind of crazy. Maybe I shouldn't steal his shit in the middle of
the
night.
Look at the size of that femur he's got in his nose. Holy shit.
Yeah. Made from the bones of things that you hunted too, It's like that's a total flex at all times. That's crazy.
100%.
That's awesome. Actually.
Meanwhile, the king of the mines just got like some crazy headdress. It's like a crazy crown. Yeah.
I think speaking of headdresses for the prop, I liked the bottom jaw that the one guy was wearing.
That was cool.
Pretty sick.
The knife too. The knife that the dude that gets fucking impaled through the chest. It's got like a very ornate bone hilt of some sort, it seems. So it's just like another class symbol probably.
Yeah. Well, like they're like knives or whatever. Like because of I don't think that they had like metalworking in like Mayan civilization or like civilizations like that. So like I feel like they just had to use different shit. But like the hilts and stuff were like really badass. Honestly, if I were picking a prop, I'd probably pick just like one of the knives because like they're like really intricate and cool actually.
Yeah. Very personalized.
Bone,
Which-
ivory.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a simpler time, man. Like, you still got your cool shit, and you go home, and you're like, "This is my fucking," you got, look at my knife all
Collection of
night.
knives on the wall.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, I thought it was fucking crazy because most of them have like fucking blunt objects, basically, or like fucking spears made out of wood. And like the commander dude is the only one with a fucking knife, and he's just like annihilating
Got that
people with.
obsidian glass knife, and he's like,
Yeah.
check this bitch.
At
Yeah,
one
like, holy
point, they
fuck,
roll
dude.
out like a bundle of weapons, and that was the one moment too where I was kind of like, "This is a bit silly, right?" They don't have like a
Yeah.
fucking like, they literally like roll it out, and it's like, "Oh, which fucking bone club am I gonna pull out?"
Yeah, like that's basically what you're
That's for
working
scalping.
with. It's just like
Yeah,
20
what
fucking
the
bone
fuck?
clubs, like.
Yeah. That's some Mel Gibson, like boil it down, make it simple, make it identifiable,
Yeah.
so it's entertaining. But
I also like in that moment where he's like, I need a finisher, and there's just like some guy's like, I'll be the goalie. I'll stop him.
right,
He just
yeah.
runs down there. Fuck
Yeah, do it. All right, on to some performance review.
They're all pretty solid. I mean, obviously Jaguar Paw's
Yeah.
good, but honestly,
Yeah.
wife did really well.
Yeah.
I think with
Oh,
the
yeah.
little like opportunities that she had, I think she played a bigger role than what was displayed. I mean,
For
obviously
sure.
she's the driving force of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she's kind of badass. So
I mean that fucking like birthing sequence at the end, Jesus
In the water.
Christ.
Yeah.
on the verge of drowning, child on her shoulder, just fell.
Gets another child.
She's like, hang on,
midway.
let me pump this out.
Just picks it up. Yeah,
Right.
fucking crazy. But yeah, that's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shit. Yeah, I mean, would you say main actor? His name is Rudy Youngblood. He's great. I have MVP man named Jonathan Brewer. His name is Blunted, from the research I can find. He's like the bigger dude who's kind of like there with him the whole time until he like escapes, and he helps him out at the when he's escaping.
Yeah.
It's kind of like more dumb, but I found myself like latching on to that man's emotional state through the whole journey more so than the main guy sometimes.
Yeah. Is he the guy at the beginning who like
With the crotch flowers?
Yeah,
that
he
kid's,
eats the balls, right?
Yeah.
It also like it kind of sets him up at the beginning to be the main character for me at least. I was like, okay, this is the guy we're following, and then it like pivots over to Jaguar Paw, and I was like, wait, okay, this is the guy. Like it took me a minute.
Yeah.
Hold up.
But no recastings for
Yeah.
me. I mean, yeah, I think everybody's looking pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Mel might have been pretty good in the lead role, but
we'll never know.
We'll let him sit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Unless we see the director's cut, might
He put himself
have a
on tape
cameo and
doing his
Yeah.
son. Yeah, he tried it. Definitely. All right, the highest of highs for Apocalypto.
Shit.
I
Honestly,
put,
the whole running back away from the Mayans and like him finally being like the forest is mine and like using all the tools of the forest. Like from the moment he finally like stops and tosses the beehive, I'm like, hell yeah. So well, I guess right before that he was like basically like, come and get me, bitches.
I love when he
And
calls
then from
out at the bottom of the waterfall, and he's like,
Yeah.
he says what like he said before, which is
Yeah,
like,
come
my
on.
dad hunted this forest, like his
Yeah.
dad hunted this is my
Yeah.
forest, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
From
I
that
feel like
point
that's
on,
when
it
you
was
just
like-
like know it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's definitely a fucking high. A highest of high.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I put it's not really like a highest of high, but I just put well, I guess maybe it's more of a clever girl. I put at the beginning when they're all like gathered together in their like little tribe, and it's really going hard on their community aspect. So
Yeah.
they can just like rip that away from you the next day when the tribe starts getting raided. But anyway, that night there's like an old. It might be Jaguar Paw's dad. I don't really know, or maybe it's just some old guy. And he's talking. He tells like a story about some dude who keeps getting gifts from gods, I think. But then he basically says how like the dude is never fulfilled, and he has like a hole in him that will like that he just has to figure out what to do with. And I just feel like that story was just kind of like relevant to like anyone. Like I feel like that you could like anybody watching even today could relate to that story. I feel like just like finding your like purpose and I don't know, feeling fulfilled yourself. I guess
Well said.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I also had that opening scene too, because like you get a lot of information in a very short period of time with like the group dynamics, and like, it just shows like the relatability of like human groups, even like hundreds or thousands of years, in the past. Just like they're still telling dick jokes, like it's always been dick jokes.
And everybody's in on it. The entire community.
Everybody knows it's funny. But then you have the other tribe that comes into at the end, which is really smart. And it's just like, you think it's going to be hostile, and then they just want to pass through. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, the setting of danger just, like, immediately comes in. You're just like, oh, what are we in for? And I wouldn't say it's like a high. I was like, yeah, this movie's fucking great. But, I mean, when the village is getting pillaged, that's, like, absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, very tough. And I would say it's, like, one of the peaks of the movie in a way of just, like, drama.
Yeah. Definitely.
Similar to that, like, when they're getting sold, or, like, the women are getting sold when they get to the Mayan civilization.
Yeah.
It's just clear that, like, they'll probably never see each other again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, that's fucking tough.
It's tough,
Speaking of tough, tears down the cheeks?
Nah.
No, not for this one.
I'm a robot.
No. I imagine that the pillaging scenes could get someone there, though. But not for me, I guess
the kid scenes should probably get some people who have hearts and souls, but...
True.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I just feel like, I don't know. This one definitely just didn't do it for me. But, I mean, I felt something, but, not enough to, make me cry, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nitpicks.
Okay.
Besides the fog... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, when they see that other tribe come through, and they let them pass, and Dad's like, don't worry, we'll talk to the elders, like, we'll figure out what's happening. There was no, at least that we saw, no talk with the elders. So it's like no one really knew. Like, if I saw a fleeing tribe, I'd be like, that was probably nearby.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
why are they fleeing?
Yeah.
We should leave or something. Yeah, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like. Anybody's like, no, don't. You're being a little bitch. You're scared. Don't be scared. Like, I don't know. I'd be like, maybe we should be a little scared.
My daddy and my daddy's daddy hunted this forest. We got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he say tell the elders in the morning and talk about it in the morning? I thought that's what he said.
I waited too long.
Oh. You might be right. I don't know.
Honestly, yeah.
I think that's what he said. That's because I thought the same thing. I'm like, I feel like I get Dad's like, don't bring fear into the community because then everyone, But I'm pretty sure he said we talked to him in the morning. It could be.
But
you would think that's something that shouldn't wait till morning, even though that's kind of like gather the elders, at the campfire tonight, and like let's get through this, right? Like, but
I mean, I don't know. Now it will be.
We know now.
Definitely.
After
hindsight is 2020 for sure.
500 years of evolution, we're there now. I got some. What you got?
Oh, I just got one more. It was the toad scene where he grabs the poisonous frog. So if he's dipping those spikes on that frog, he's also touching that frog. Anybody want to tell me the science there? How is that not just...
He's
the
slowly,
only thing,
year by year, built up tolerance to the frog.
That's possible.
So it's like a Riddick type situation where he's like poisoning himself.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's possible. I feel like, I don't know. He also like shot him with darts, basically. So like the tips like were, like I don't know. I guess maybe that, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
like
fair.
maybe if it just touches your skin, it's not gonna like kill you. I don't really know.
Might give you a rash or something.
Yeah. Probably
Okay.
not good for you though.
That's right.
But also, it's like,
Right.
well, I don't really know.
It's his forest. I don't even know why I'm questioning it. So
What kind of frog
Let's
was
look
it?
it up.
Yeah. Let's see if Mel checked the science on this one. As he whips a bee's nest and then like throws a fucking snake at a dude's neck or whatever the fuck. Like,
yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
nitpicks I got
I don't
here.
know. This is just the AI overview. It says touching most
Okay.
poisonous frogs won't kill you, but it
Oh,
can
okay.
cause irritation, numbness, or swelling.
But
So
what
yeah,
if
I think it's the
you
fact
inject
that
it?
yeah, I feel like it's
Then it will.
probably yeah
Okay.
Word.
in your bloodstream through open cuts, mucous membranes, eyes, nose, mouth, or ingestion.
Okay, that's when we're
Yeah.
in trouble. Okay, cool.
All right.
Hey, man.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My bad.
Mine's
My
no.
bad.
Mine's
They
been
shit
there.
themselves, there you go.
They know what they're doing.
Look, I just like looking up stuff in real time.
I enjoy it too. Yeah. Now I know more about what kind was. Do we know the name of this frog, or it's just the
Oh,
poison
I don't know.
frog?
It was just frogs in general, poisonous frogs in general. I don't.
There's
And
a
to be
lot of
honest, it was an
different
AI overview, so
AI
who fucking
overview,
knows if
yeah.
that's accurate anyway?
So
I
we
don't
got
know.
like a 50%. Yeah, this could be real or not.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Sure, man. Sure. All right. One of the nitpicks I have: generic ass sound effects, man. Especially in the first 15 minutes of this movie, I picked out 3 like stock sounds with like a boar screech, a baby crying, and then like a twig. And like I was just like, dude, I know that sound. It's like you just reached into your library and you pulled out the first fucking boar sound that you got, and it's just like, I don't know. That shit gets me, especially when you watch too many movies like I do. It's like you can see the stock,
Yeah.
or you can hear it.
So
I
like,
don't know.
why
It
do
got a
you
little
think
better
that?
in the back
I mean,
half, I would
like,
say, but
I guess let's just like subtract 20 years. Go back to 2007. Would you still feel that way?
I think so.
Wait.
I mean, maybe the boar screech and the baby crying, even though the baby crying effect is maybe one of the worst ones in all of film, because it's like they made 3 babies cry, and that's they cannot make any more babies cry or something. You know, it's like they only use those ones. But maybe it was more fresh in 07, even though I feel like now I want to trace this
Hey,
sound effect to every movie. I wish that was possible. But
the boar screech is pretty accurate. I mean,
yeah,
it's a pretty distinct sound when you kill a hog. So I don't know.
it sent shivers down your spine. You're like, that's it. That's
Well,
the feeling.
when I shot one way in the back pasture, it was right next to me when it was screaming. You know, so I was just like, damn. So that's what it's like. So I don't know.
You hear
It's
it
pretty
now.
accurate.
You hear that
I
scream
do wonder why.
when you're
Like,
laying down to go to bed.
I wish I heard it more.
Yeah.
But the pigs haven't returned, so I guess that's a plus. But anyway,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't know. The pig one, I don't have any nitpicks with. The baby one, I can get on your side on that one.
It's bad.
baby sounds.
dude.
I feel like they've had the same baby sound since like the '80s, dude.
Right.
You
Yeah.
always hear the classic baby whines and moans or whatever. But yeah.
That's just, I mean, it gets me, man. It gets me.
But no,
I
no,
can't
I
be
get your
alone.
point. Because like, aren't Foley artists like maybe we should just like expand the industry and like hire Foley artists to like make good original sound.
Yeah, it's like it's for the boar screeching. It's like, okay, how am I gonna get a boar screeching now? You know,
Right,
like
that's rough. Yeah.
that's I get it's
I
tough.
have a couple of those.
Yeah, right. It's like send a fucking audio recorder out to Alex's house, put it, put it out on the fucking porch, and we'll get that shit. But that's how it should be done. But unfortunately, like people just don't have the will, you know.
Right.
But that's what like separates great sound, especially like we can always just herald the Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul stuff.
I was
But,
just
like,
gonna bring that up.
they're
Okay.
the Foley artists are out there like getting each like fucking footprint distinct because they know that the power of this new sound that you've never heard, and like
Absolutely.
that's the good shit.
Yeah.
So
You're just spoiled. Believe me. Every time I hear footsteps, I'm like, no, they could do that better. They did it in Breaking Bad. Like
right.
we know how to do footsteps by now, guys. Come on.
You should. But also, I mean, this one's like for sound mixing and like sound editing or whatever, and I was like, I mean,
That's fair. It's a fair argument.
strange. Okay, other one I have, this is the first James Horner score that I just like felt let down by. I don't know if that was just me, but now that we've watched these where he does all the scores for like Gibson's films, and like when you think about like Titanic and like Avatar, you hear that like James Horner's scores are kind of just like playing at the same things a lot. Like he's using a lot of like similar musical melodies and motifs, it seems. And usually they work. And this one I was just like, dude, it's just like felt lazy for the first time, I guess. And I was just like, this is like kind of cheap. It feels like, I don't know.
I can see that. The score was nothing to like blow my skirt up.
Yeah.
It was fine. Classic heroic shit.
A lot of it is like tribal drums and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, like fucking, I don't know. You can't just like whip out one drum and think you did it. It's like, and rest in peace, James Horner, you know, great fucking composer. But like this one, I was just like,
come back.
That's fair.
Do it better.
This could have been the movie where it's like you get a good, I don't know, like drum or score or like theme, just like a general theme for this movie.
Yeah, that's true
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just pictures something like Dune-esque with this movie. I feel like it'd be like badass.
You say Putin-esque?
I said Dune, like Dune, like from Dune. Like,
yeah.
Like Putin on the Ritz?
To be clear, Dune.
Yeah, like the fucking sandy planet with Jimmy. Like,
yeah, for sure. Something that brings it a little out, just outside of the norm. But
yeah, for sure.
Any other nitpicks from you guys?
I put I don't know, maybe it was just like what I was watching it on, but it just like looked grainy a lot of the time, specifically like when people are moving really fast. I don't know if that was just like if that actually had anything to do with the quality of the film or if that was literally just the quality of what I was watching. But you know,
like pick out any graininess, but maybe
I don't know. I guess I noticed it like mostly at the beginning, but and then it started to like go away after like the first, like mainly just like that very first scene where they're like hunting, but then also during the first like raid of their village, and then after that when it was like open up in the sun more, I feel like it didn't happen as much. And maybe it was just because of lighting or something. I don't really know, but
no, maybe.
You know,
it's fair.
The lighting a little like rough in the beginning. Like I don't know. I thought stuff was like poorly lit in the beginning for sure. Maybe
that's the thing then.
Yeah.
Because
it was hard for me to
finally figured out how to use the cameras after 2 weeks. They're like, oh shit, no, we need to turn on the fucking white balance. Yeah. Whoopsies. Did you guys have to turn on your subtitles though? Because I guess that would be a nitpick too, potentially, where it's like, I was like, oh shit, okay, they're playing it with no subtitles. Like, oh, bold, okay, here we go. And then I was like, wait, they're like, I was like, I need to understand this. Is there? Yeah, I had to turn on subtitles. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I just always have subtitles on, so I just like. I guess I just didn't notice.
Yeah.
But like, I figured this one of all movies would just come standard with subtitles, but they just started talking. I'm like, okay, when are these subtitles gonna kick in? Am I supposed to be like clued in on what they're talking about right now? Like they're cackling about the boar balls, and I'm like, I want to laugh. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I think that's balls, but you know, not hundo. No, I mean,
I can't remember. Like,
too.
It's possible that I did have to turn them on. I guess it's just been a bit since I watched it, but I guess I do have to turn them on every once in a while for random shit, depending on what I'm watching it on.
Apple TV Plus likes to turn my subtitles off automatically. That shit pisses me off.
Really?
Yeah, some of my apps like to do that too.
You say Apple TV?
Yeah. Like Pluribus, I'm always having to turn on the subtitles. I'm like, I turned these on the last time I watched this. I don't watch anything else on Apple TV Plus. Like, do me the solid and just leave my subtitles alone.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. Apple TV pisses me off. I feel like I went into this last time, but the way that they mix their audio, right?
Oh my God, it's terrible. I have to crank my TV up to like
70 or 80. It's like, I'm not watching this on an iPhone, you fucking dumbass.
I just told Sarah that yesterday.
But they want you to, man.
And she went to get on Hulu. I'm like, you're going to want to turn that down because it is up high.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough life out here in the streaming world.
It is.
Don't get me started.
It's hard.
Honestly, I don't really like a lot of the shit that's on there either. I feel like I got it for like Pluribus again, and I just like went on there to find something else to watch because
There's nothing.
I was caught up in Polaris. Yeah, there's like fucking nothing to watch on there, or
Silo.
nothing good that I want to watch. I guess I don't
Right.
know.
Dude,
Yeah.
you don't want to watch The War Chief or whatever with Jason Momoa?
Oh yeah.
Legit.
Oh yeah, I guess I could watch that. I don't know. It's just like I'm not like
Rob Blind.
particularly interested in it, but like I guess I could
Yeah,
just
it
like
looks like the
pop it
most
on
generic. Like,
in like the background. I don't know.
Unfortunately, my streaming service of choice recently has been Netflix. So I'm just giving in, boys.
Interesting.
I'm just giving myself
Gasp.
over to it. You can take me away.
Yeah, I've kind of just been putting on a lot of random fucking movies on Netflix just in the background. Kind of while I'm working and shit too. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just
Well,
I just
hey.
burned through all the fucking Transformers movies.
Oh hell yeah.
dude, I did the same thing.
Dude, those fucking Marky Mark ones though, like when they drop Shia LaBeouf, like they're so bad. They are
they're
so
rough.
god awful.
they're-
Like
Yeah,
Talk
they're
about
rough.
3 hours of torture. Going into the
Yeah.
first Marky Mark movie into the theaters and sitting there for almost 3 hours, I
3
was like,
hours.
this
Oh.
is
it's
terrible.
a long movie. Because like the
Yeah.
first hour is like set up to introduce him and his character and like what he's doing and shit.
I stopped
Yeah.
after that first Marky Mark movie. I'm like, I'm not sitting through another one of these in a theater. I'm just
Yeah.
not. Like the Shia LaBeouf movies, very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
fun. Like they're good.
Well, okay. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but yeah, they are definitely fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first
I
movie-
enjoyed
First
it,
one's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, that first
Fucking
movie,
love it.
that slaps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Dude, when Bumblebee speaks with his real voice at the end of that first one, I was like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How did we get here, boys?
I don't know.
Apple TV. Apple
Apple
TV,
TV, yeah.
baby.
Sorry.
Can I just say also the dynamic between Marky Mark and the other characters in the Transformer in that movie is like I don't get it. It's like
Yeah.
it's just it's grating. Like
Just wait till you
Yeah.
watch Flight Risk. The Marky Mark
Yeah.
dynamic will also throw you for a loop. So
Well, I guess like they at
Oh.
least like kind of they at least like address in the third Transformers movie that like Shia like his character has like no purpose anymore. Like he kind of doesn't really have any skills. He's kind of like unnecessary. And like but it is a weird plot move because like you're still rooting for him and in the end he kind of proves her wrong that he does kind of have skills or that he's like helpful or beneficial. But like I don't know, ultimately I feel like those movies do a weird thing where they just like have plot points ingrained that are just like in morally weird ways. I don't know. I guess it's
That's
just
some
like
Michael Bay
it makes
shit.
you think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. I don't know. It's
by the
just
third movie, it's literally like we gotta do this thing to stop. Like it's literally just like to
Mhm.
get to the
yeah.
robot fights. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, totally.
very
Yeah.
morally gray and characters.
Dude, I think, like, So I watched the last one. You know, actually, never mind. Let's stop talking about this. Let's keep
No,
talking about
no more
Apocalypto.
Transformers talk. Okay.
we did this
Alright.
last time too. We went on a Michael Bay tangent the
I
last
wouldn't
time I
doubt it, yeah.
streamed.
It
Yeah.
just does something to you, man.
Yeah.
You feel like you're on coke too. You just want to talk about it.
We'll talk about it and throw a fucking handheld on a drone and just let it
Start
go.
fucking spinning,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
All right. No more nitpicks. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'd like to pitch a new category for you boys.
Okay.
Working title. I'm trying to appeal to the young generation here. These Gen Z. What's Gen Alpha? Gen Betas?
Yeah.
They're all
Beta,
betas.
Is that a thing?
What's after? I mean, after Alpha, you got nowhere to go except for Omega. And
Well,
it
aren't they
really
still in that
created a
one?
god
I
complex.
think. I don't fucking know, but like,
Alpha? I
I
think so.
thought that was the one that was like being born now.
I don't know.
Hey Sarah,
Yeah.
what generation are the kids we're teaching? Sorry, they what are
Gen Z.
Gen Z? I thought we
Gen
were.
Z's?
No, we're not. She says Gen Z.
Is this you guys are at the anyways, younger generation, new category title, it's giving. ... Okay?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay?
Giving.
And the idea behind this category is like any moments from this film that we just watched that are like pinging your brain to another piece of like media, like a movie or TV show. Could be before this movie was made, could be after, but a lot of those have those moments where it's just like ding, like. And for Apocalypto, the scene where they're like setting up the people and like getting bow and arrows ready, and the dude's about to finish them at the end. I was like, it's giving Squid Game for me. I was like, the rectangle set, the dirt, they're like running this way, about to be killed. Like, so I don't know if you.
That's good.
Is there something there? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought the whole time I was watching, I was like, it's giving for this category. One battle after the other, just the constant running, like to his loved one. So
it really is, yeah,
for sure.
Just like a different vibe, but it's basically the same thing, yeah.
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 And the way the conflict just keeps like
still has drums. They both have drums.
Yeah. And it's just a constant momentum forward from like the very start. So I just thought.
All right. I mean, if it doesn't give you something, you know, you don't have one. But you know, if it does, that one's there for you. And if you guys
I like it.
have ideas to move them in any order, just let me know too. Like, if there's a better sequence for these categories.
Categories?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Test drive that one. On to the next one though. Tried and true, Clever Girl. What did this movie do that was clever?
I really liked the costume design in the Mayan civilization, like in the city, because it was clear that like there's like a religious order and there's like a social class in this place now, whereas before it was just like tribal community, everyone's family kind of here, and then they're brought into this like kind of like similar but way different environment, I guess.
Yeah.
And everything is like backwards, kind of bringing it back to like the chopping block shot that I like, where like his world was kind of like turned upside down. Everything's a little different than what he knew.
Yeah, for sure. My Clever Girl is about the nudity in the film. I found it to be pretty like tasteful and I would say semi-truthful, but
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. There was no like overindulgence. Like he could have definitely gone like tits out with it.
Yeah,
but he didn't, and it was like very modest. All the women, like even the shots, they were all like here up, most of them. So yeah, I was gonna throw that out there. Hats off to Mel for not being creepy.
It's not romanticized at all, but it's throughout the entirety of the film, you know, and it just like doesn't feel lingery at all, which is nice.
Yeah, and it totally could have been like in the wrong hands. I'm saying that from, you know, and it's in the hands of Mel Gibson, but you know, in other hands maybe is a better way to phrase that.
I guess so.
We're not the Clever Girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put the dog guy, like the guy that was chained up with the dog, or the dog. I don't know. He kept like yelling at the beginning, and the dog was barking. He had the dream about him right before the raid, and he kept telling him to run. But that guy was like actually like there, and he even like basically got killed because they both ran at the same time. I'm pretty sure him and Jaguar Paw, our main character, and then he got like fucking domed or fucking shot by an
straight
arrow
through the back of the mouth.
Yeah, I just feel like his character was kind of just like interesting and creepy, and I don't know, the fact that he was actually there too. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a clever girl. I guess it was kind of interesting.
It kind of like adds like, I didn't note this one, but like there is like a cosmicness in this movie that I find enticing, where it's like they're praying to God to help their kids, and then like you get no answer. It's like literally like a reality when you ask and you call to God. It's like you don't get shit back, and you have to move on and then hope it worked out. And like with the eclipse and stuff, it's like this man's like, I'm not ready. I can't die now. It's all manipulated through human social structure, but at the same time, it is like a weird like cosmic timing, which I like that stuff.
Child of destiny and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I was surprised there was more like vision quest, you know, like more whatever going on. I feel like that's another thing Mel could have easily like hamstrung in there or whatever you want to call it.
For sure.
Yeah, really only a couple times that I picked out, really with the dream, and then there was like that little girl who like was just like fucking
Yeah.
saying a bunch of creepy
Just
prophetic
like staring
shit.
him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Y'all got fucking that.
Yeah.
All right, what's your double feature with Apocalypto?
One battle
Yeah.
after the other.
That's
a good one.
That is good. That is pretty good. Actually.
I don't know if it's racist, but I put The Last of the Mohicans.
No, Daniel Day-Lewis is white. Wait a minute.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
No, I mean that links back to Alex's like Michael Mann link too. You know, like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
there.
true. Yeah.
True.
It's actually a great double feature. I mean, same sort of concept too. The dude's trying to get this girl. God, what a good movie! You guys should rewatch that one. I'm serious.
I should,
It's
honestly,
great
yeah,
upon
it's been a
second
minute.
viewing.
Don't
I kind of
remember much of that.
went lazy with this one. Maybe this is a bit racist, but I said 10,000 BC. If you just need to get that fantasy dopamine hit of this version, you know, just fucking
Hell yeah, dude.
fight some saber
It's
tooths
like
and
the
whatnot.
knockoff version.
yeah,
Go to Aldi and buy Apocalypto real quick. We only have
100%.
10,000 BC.
All right. You got one, Noah?
That was mine as well.
10,000 BC? It's just low. It's low hanging
Yeah.
fruit. It's right there.
I can remember like weird, like kind of brutal like killing and Indians, and I was like, yeah, okay, throw it in there.
Yeah, the dude is like dragged across a bunch of land into like a power,
Yeah.
like culture too. It's yeah.
Yeah, he's going
After
to different city or different. Yeah.
You're
Man, I haven't seen
Got a
10,000
big tiger
BC
that's,
in
like,
like
on
such a
his
long
side.
time too.
It's been
Yeah.
so long.
That was a
Damn.
TV.
I knew
Maybe I
it
should
definitely
rewatch
time.
it.
I put it as a double feature because I couldn't think of anything else, Joe. I don't.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I said Last of the Mohicans. I couldn't think of anything else. Like,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
not really a lot of like film about this kind of era, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe
Not, like, in depth of this movie, at least for sure.
what's the Malik movie? That it's not this era.
Oh,
but,
sorry. Just got triggered.
sorry, guys. I'm gonna talk about Malik. What the fuck is the name of this movie? It's the Pocahontas one.
Oh, the New World?
The New World. Yeah, maybe that one.
Yeah.
Maybe
I can see that.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty similar
some.
vibe.
Oh, actually, Avatar.
There we go. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's right there.
I'm
No,
picking
come
Avatar.
on. No, boo.
Fire and ash, baby. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Could a TikToker watch Apocalypto?
No, they can't read. I'm speaking from experience.
Ouch.
Just
I gave
saying.
it a 2.
That's sad.
Maybe like a 4 out of 10. I feel like there is like a supercut here. Just like cultural like shock, but you know, maybe I'm not giving the TikTok generation enough credit. Are they smarter than that?
No, you're giving them
that's-
too much credit, I think.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, that's why it's a 4.
Okay.
Wow. I don't see a lot of ads, but around Thanksgiving, I was back home watching the parade with my mom, and so there were a bunch of commercials on, you know, and there was an ad for TikTok, and it was like these creators talking about how TikTok helps them like teach their students, and dude, there was like another one that was basically just like helpful that I had never heard TikTok be used for before. And like, I'm kind of just like, is this like actually what people use TikTok for? Because I don't know anybody who uses TikTok for these things. Like,
No.
I know it's just like people just doom scrolling through fucking random videos that are like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
Of people doing funny shit. Like,
And
I don't know.
the thing is, too, people who watch TikTok, if I bring up like YouTube Shorts, they're like, YouTube Shorts suck. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
Huh.
you
damn.
just scroll through. I love YouTube Shorts, but like, you scroll through TikTok and you have the nerve to say YouTube. No, anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. I just don't get the TikTok drop.
No,
but
I
no,
had a
nobody's
girl-
using that for teaching. That's not teaching anybody shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that commercial and I'm like, I was lied to somewhere because I don't know. I don't really use TikTok, so I feel like this
It's an
category is
educational
always tough for
platform.
me. I don't know who uses TikTok. I don't know what's on there, but like that's
Yeah.
not what I thought was on there. Like, So yeah, I don't know.
Maybe one of these days,
Who's
guys, we just got to dive in. We all get TikTok and we all
Yeah,
binge
alright.
for 1
Yeah,
week.
we just commit for like a month
Yeah.
to TikTok and then we just
Right.
delete it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we get
God.
the taste.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like I would learn some stuff.
You're gonna
maybe
fed your
some
own-
trending things.
I
Right.
don't know.
We all have to like
Yeah, get
reveal
back
our
to stuff.
algorithms by the end of the month too. It's like, what are you getting fed?
Wow, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I do kind of like that idea. It's a for you kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
What's it serving up? Yeah.
All right. Is Alex's mom watching this in her kitchen? I feel like too many subtitles to really have it as like a kitchen movie, right? But
Yeah, I'd go with a no.
Yeah.
But it's
Yep.
possible that she would watch it at some point.
I don't think she would dislike this movie. In fact, I mean, I have seen a lots of parts of this movie because it did play in my house quite a few times growing up. But it's just like because from like the last hour and 20 minutes is just one long action sequence, so it's just easy to kind of like just have on. But yeah, no, I don't think she just popped this on. Too many subtitles.
There are too many
Good
subtitles,
for noise
but
though.
it is like a movie that it could be like a silent film almost. You understand
Oh, yeah.
everything. Yeah, just visually.
Especially the
Yeah.
last 40 minutes, there's like no talking.
Right.
Well, I guess that's interesting though, because like going back to the thing about the subtitles, where you guys had to turn yours on, like
That
I
was
wonder
just
what
like
it would be.
film
Yeah.
language where I was like, they've had too many speaking lines where I'm like, it signals to me that I should understand. Where I was like, I think there is
Right.
subtitles
That's
that
what
I'm
I
not
was,
like
too.
here. Yeah.
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 So like if they just played it a little like faster or looser, just like with like the plot, I think it could have played completely silently. But there are just like a few
Yeah.
of those like stop scenes where you're just like too much talking.
Mhm.
Yeah, or there's a reaction where you're like, I feel like I should be clued in on what they're all like reacting to right now. I want to laugh, you know?
Yeah. Sequel, prequel, remake, boys. Apocalypto.
Yeah, the
How about a
prequel
sequel?
where that's what I meant, a sequel where the white man conquers the tribes.
Yeah,
Or
pretty
a
dark
sequel
sequel.
where Jaguar Paw's son gets taken by the conquistadors, has to find his way back to his tribe, and then he also yells. He jumps off a fucking waterfall and
I am Turtle
and
Runs.
yells at the rest of them that this is forest, and you know his dad hunted there, and he wins.
Right,
Yeah. He screams out at the guys, I am Turtles Run, and they're like, you suck.
Yeah.
That's
Not
a
as cool as
pussy
Jaguar
name.
Paw.
Yeah. Your
Damn it,
dad's
Dad.
Jaguar Paw, bitch. It's a fucking turtle.
Yeah. And his other brother's gonna be like have a way cooler name too, because it's gonna be like fucking like Water Pit, or you know what I'm saying, like where he was born.
Yeah.
Something sick.
The monkey's paw because
Yeah.
it's a dead monkey.
Right. I would said sequel, but I don't want the extremely dark sequel that is actually going to happen. I want it to be more like the fabled Gladiator 2 script where what is his name? Maximilius or whatever the fuck. Maximus. He is like ripped out of time and time traveling and like fighting a bunch of battles in like World War II or some shit. I just
Dude,
want to
that's
see Jaguar
basically
Paw do
fucking
that.
Highlander, man.
Amen.
Like, I
I'm
guess
there.
the Highlanders are from the past or some shit. You find out in the second movie. It definitely ruins the franchise. But yeah, that's basically what happens
Totally
in Highlander
jumps
2.
the shark. But I just want to see my boy Jaguar
Yeah.
Paw, dude. I'm committed to his story now.
True.
That would be badass,
That
dude.
That would be sick.
He like joins a different band of time traveling like adventurers from different time periods who were just like also badasses,
Fuck yeah, man.
and they go on a mission to like kill Hitler or some shit, who's also time traveling.
It's the
Joins the
Mel
Inglourious
Cinematic
Bastards.
Universe.
Yeah, the Inglorious Bastards have a cameo.
Yeah. Hugo Stiglitz.
Yeah.
Because there's like an alternate timeline where they like, you know, the events of the Inglorious Bastards actually like did take place.
It actually did happen.
And they did
yeah.
kill Hitler, so they have to go talk to them.
We'll be there
I don't
in
know.
like 25 years minimum there's gonna be
Yeah.
some AI version of all this, one day. So
Give it time. Give it
what's-
time.
So, like
Too
a
doom and
solid
gloom?
sci-fi
Sorry?
experience.
yeah. What's the star power on Apocalypto, boys? 4 stars.
4, maybe 4.5, but 4.
That's
for
where
me.
I'm at. I'm like, is this a 4.5? That's kind of I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, it's definitely a 4 for me, and I think just like the visceral, like almost silent nature of the plot and characters is like just like a purely cinematic experience in a way that's like undeniable. I don't know.
It's a solid 4. Could be definitely higher, but solid 4 for sure. Just
Yeah.
bare bones of it.
To be honest, I gave it a 3,
Okay.
but I could go up to 3.5. Not that I thought it was particularly bad.
What about a 4, Joe? Can we go 4? Can we go 4 here, or you only got 3.5? 3.5. Okay, damn.
Can't go that far. Too much.
No higher. all right.
That's my limit.
No, that's fair. Yeah. I was wondering, like, I was comparing it with Passion of the Christ, too, the whole time. I was like, very similar.
Which, honestly,
types of
going back to
movies.
Passion, I feel like that's just like, just a good fucking movie. Like,
That's just a
it's
good
so well
time.
shot.
Yeah.
Well, according to some people, Tarantino.
Well,
but
also, yeah, I gave Passion of the Christ 3.5. So I feel like proportionately, I mean, I don't think Apocalypto is as good. So I mean,
yeah, that's fair.
going up.
Because I would put Passion. I would consider Passion like at a 4.5, but just because I was just like, this is a crazy good movie. But
I was kind of thinking this is a bit better. That's where I'm sitting at the
Really?
moment.
Okay.
But I could,
Same
that could
here.
change.
it's definitely more entertaining. But like
Mm.
Passion ultimately was just like a more, maybe, I don't know if powerful is the right word. I don't know. Something about it.
It just digs right at your deep-rooted Christian Catholic core, and
Yeah.
you can't fight it out. Or
Yeah.
something.
Hell yeah.
Your love for God. Yeah.
All right, 3 questions. Enjoy, yes, definitely. Rewatch, I'd say it's a tough rewatch, but yeah, I recommend. Yeah.
I would do all 3 the same.
Yeah, I'd probably go with you.
I don't know.
Next is Hacksaw Ridge for Mr. Mel. Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andy
Definitely.
Garfield.
Yeah.
I
Jumping
haven't
gun
seen
on
it.
that one a little bit. That's all right.
He just loves Hacksaw
Yeah, it's been
Ridge.
a while since you've seen it, right, Noah?
Hacksaw? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Been a couple of years.
At least 72 hours since you last watched it, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Make sure you get another rewatch, just in case you miss something in those.
Yeah, let me tell you
last
something,
few
Noah. You
days.
have some nerve to watch the wrong movie after you. I don't know how everyone else feels, but after you choose Studio 666,
I
that
felt-
stinky shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
was
not
wondering
even
how
a
that would go
movie.
over.
I saw your
'Cause
rating
it's
of
like,
it. I was like, oh no. Yeah.
It's not even a movie. There's
Well,
nothing
I
happens.
feel like it's also like, if you don't like, how do you feel about the Foo Fighters too?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know
big
the fucking
question
Foo
for this
Fighters.
movie.
Exactly. So like, if you don't know or don't like the Foo Fighters, you're 100% not gonna like this movie. So
That's
I don't know.
that's
It's
the
not like
only
that's just like
reason I
case.
gave it 1 star was the fucking violence in it, where I was like, hell yeah.
yeah.
I'm a sucker for violent stuff. But like, other than that, this isn't a fucking movie. This just sucks. Sorry.
Yeah,
Not to
honestly,
jump the gun, but like,
No,
some
yeah,
nerve.
let
No,
him let
It,
it
it,
out.
was, it, for me, it was the point where it was so bad that it started to get good. And
Yeah.
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 But
I think
I understand where you're coming from.
It really
I
does
remember
like.
when it came out.
Oh, go ahead,
Go for
Joe.
it. I just like remember when it came out because I did go to see it with some of my friends, and like they had it at this like really shitty theater where like they had a bunch of like empty theaters, like not playing anything at the time, I think. So like it was in a back theater where like the seats hadn't even been updated and shit, and like we're literally the only fucking people in there,
Yeah.
and for some reason the subtitles were on. Like I watched the movie in the theater with subtitles. I don't know. Like it was fun though, because like we were just like fucking around, and like obviously
Yeah,
the movie
yeah.
wasn't good, but like it was kind of nice that we were just like the only people in there, because like I don't know. Because yeah, the movie's definitely not great. And
Well-
again, just the fact that like the Foo Fighters are the fucking main characters. They're all terrible fucking actors. Like it's
Yeah.
not enjoyable to watch. And it just
Yeah.
keeps going on and on and on.
Oh
and
my
like
God,
it
it's such
should
a
have been
test
like an
of
hour. Like
An hour.
Such
yeah.
a test of patience. And like I fell asleep and I was pissed because I had to turn it back on the next day to finish it because I was like, oh, this is gonna be over tonight. But then I fell asleep watching it, and then I had to fucking finish it the next day. All right, 2 days
2
of
days
just
ruined.
pure. I just not a lot of movies get me angry, but this one I was just kind of like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Sorry.
yeah.
I never got
Dude,
really angry.
also-
I'm not gonna lie.
I'll do
But
my
like,
due diligence.
I don't know.
next time.
Like, it really hinges on like, do you know / care about the Foo Fighters in a way
Yeah.
that like is asking you. That is not really asked of you in any other type of movie. Like, in any movie, you have to be on board with the journey or like the message, or, like the people. And it's like most movies like kind of do the work at the beginning to like make that happen for you, no matter what. But this one, you have to come preloaded in a way that's like such a unique experience to this. It was so weird, you know?
Dude,
You
and
see, I'm not
like,
even interested in like diving onto the Foo Fighters. Like they're Poo Fighters
Yeah.
for me now. Fuck them.
honestly,
Hey.
I get that. And like lately they have been. But anyway, like
Oh shit!
at the time too, like they had came out with 9 albums, and like they hadn't released the 10th album, I don't think, at the time. And but also, dude, like, no, I don't know if I mentioned this. They did release an album as like this
Yeah.
band, as like the
Mhm.
Green
Yeah.
Widow band. It's not great. It's basically the music from the movie, a little bit different, but you know,
Is there that 40-minute song in there?
I think the entire album is like 40 minutes, but the last
Okay.
song is like 20 something. I
Fucking,
think.
they can't even commit to that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
They
I
couldn't
don't
commit
think
to
so,
a
man.
plot. They couldn't.
But dude, also Taylor Hawkins actually died in real life, like right after this movie
Oh
was
wow!
released.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, dude,
that.
it was actually
Holy
like
shit.
really sad. They had like a huge fucking concert like for him,
Who the
where a bunch
hell's
of
that?
fucking people like played and stuff. Taylor Hawkins
He's
is the drummer.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I didn't even think about that this whole time. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Is he the one who the symbol cut him in his
Yeah.
head?
yeah,
Okay.
some kind of set up. Yeah.
What a brutal
I don't know.
experience.
Thank-
To be
Yeah.
honest, the
Go
only
ahead.
person like I feel like is really even like relevant in this movie is Dave Grohl. I guess like personally, I mean, like I don't know. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of the Foo Fighters. I don't really. I like some of their albums. Like their self-titled album is really good, but like besides that, I mean, they haven't done anything relevant in like fucking 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
But like Dave Grohl as a person, I feel like he's just like done so much for music in general that I feel like I have to like him. Like I don't know. I guess he's just like I don't know. I mean, the Foo Fighters are a big band, whether like you've liked them or not. And then also just the fact that he was like the drummer in Nirvana is also
Okay.
just like a huge deal, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I just
For sure.
I don't know. I just
That's the
he's
only
just
thing
done
I
a
knew
lot
about
for
the movie
music
was
over the
Dave
course of his
Grohl.
life. So.
So like Dave Grohl, I knew that going into the movie. I'm like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Everybody else, the Pooh Fighters, no, I had no.
And
clue.
honestly, Dave is by far, I feel like, the best actor and like best part of the group. Like I feel like the rest of
100%.
them just like suck. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty bad line reads. To me, like I didn't hate my experience though, because like for what they filmed and got on the day, I feel like whoever edited this thing really juiced it to the max with like making it a little more entertaining, and like some of the beats where like it's a terrible line read by one of the Foos and they'll kind of like linger after in the awkwardness rather than just like cut and think that they got the joke correctly. Like they know it's bad and they're like
Yeah.
they're letting you in on it throughout the movie in a way that didn't make it terrible.
Yeah.
I think that's what captured me when I was watching it halfway through. Was like, oh, they kind of know like that they're making a campy, kind of shitty horror comedy.
I wouldn't even call this camp. This is a bad
Yeah.
example of camp.
It's like overcamped in my opinion, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's
it
fair.
kind of feels like a movie you'd make when you're like 20 with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
very loose and
Really?
sloppy, and the story, the titles were wild. When you turn this movie on, it says Foo Fighters Presents, and I'm just like, what the fuck? That's such a wild title to have. And then it says based upon a story by Dave Grohl, not the story by Dave Grohl title that you would see in like every movie. It's based upon a story by Dave Grohl. So he just told a story, and then they made this. Like, what the fuck does this? What does that even mean?
Yeah, that checks out completely with this movie. So,
Dude,
Yeah.
also
Checks out.
apparently John Carpenter wrote some of the music in this.
The
movie.
score.
The
I thought
score.
that was
I
one of the most
That was
mind-blowing
fucking
things.
awesome.
That's wild.
Crazy.
John Carpenter. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that theme
Yeah,
at
I
the
saw
beginning,
that
it does
too,
kind of
like-
rip. I'm not gonna lie, I do
Yeah,
like that
it's-
theme a bit.
Just fucking kind of wild. But just like, who would have thought? Like, why would you even need him to do that? Like,
Right.
this is
Dave
fucking
Grohl's
cool.
got
like,
the cultural cachet, dude. He's
No
got the
fucking-
fucking.
He's got the pole. He's like,
Will
Will
hey,
Forte
Carpenter,
like,
what
comes
you
in
up to?
randomly. Like, yeah, shit. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. This movie is doing a lot. It was endearing. It was endearing. You know that it was
Yeah.
doing what it could.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did what it could. That's for sure. All right, let's get into some categories. Let's move into this. The stats released in 2022. Budget, I think I had to look this one up because it wasn't really reported, but I think it's around 10 mil. And then worldwide box office 3 mil. So, you know, nobody's really turning out for
Joe contributed
Davey.
to that.
hey, I did.
except for Joe, dude. He's all 3 mil right there. Yeah. It's kind of shocking that he would get 10 mil for this movie. In a way, like, I don't know why you would expect to get 20 mil if you're just trying to double up. Like,
Yeah.
nobody knows who this band is anymore. Especially, you know, like, I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah. They really haven't done anything in like 10 to 15 years.
Right.
20 years, I'll say.
Yeah. They just expected all the 40-year-olds to come out for it. For some, I don't know.
I'm 30, dude.
Is Foo Fighters more of a Gen X? It's got to be like right on that
Probably, I don't
precipice,
know.
right? Gen X, millennial.
Yeah, probably.
We're appealing to Gen Z on this podcast, boys. All right, we got to get them children in here. All right, research. Kerry King, don't know who this guy is, but apparently Slayer's lead guitar player. He plays Krug the roadie.
I can see that.
For all
He's
you
got Slayer written all over
metalheads.
him.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The only other piece of research I have is that Dave Grohl played Satan in Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, I did know that.
I did not. That's
So
cool.
he's, you know, this is the second time dabbling in the Satan stuff.
The dark
In a movie.
arts of
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a demonic man, it seems. Speaking of
Wow.
demonic,
Apparently, John Carpenter is in the movie
no way.
as
Like
the
100.
studio engineer.
That dude's like 100.
Which I think, like,
That
looking at
is
it,
John Carpenter.
he is
That
the
is.
fucking dude.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wow.
That is him. Yeah. Totally.
That's wild.
I can't
Huh.
believe he called him out to
You know,
set.
I was
you know, and,
thinking
like,
too. I was like, this guy looks familiar. Is he like some producer that I've seen, like a music producer? I'm like, I couldn't. And then I didn't care enough to dig into it because this movie just pissed me off. But yeah,
Okay.
now I see it.
Wow.
Huh.
Johnny boy, what are you
Cool.
doing? It's a favor to a friend.
got a lot of
Literally-
Probably,
Anytime.
yeah.
Okay, what's the theme of Studio
Foo
666?
Fighters, dude.
Foo Fighters is the theme.
I didn't write anything down. Like, is there a fucking theme? Like,
No,
Yeah,
this
there
isn't a
is.
movie. Let's
exactly.
be
Like,
clear. This is not a movie.
There is a theme
that's
here,
why the
and
theme
it's
is Foo
perfectly
Fighters.
clear.
Oh,
Rock is the devil's music.
yeah.
That's what the movie's about. Whether you like it or not, like, is that a theme? No, probably not. But like, it's the theme of this movie. You know.
Yeah.
Sell your
That's my
soul
theory.
to get to the top, but you're alone
Yeah.
at the top, and it's lonely.
What is it? What is it? What is it? The line that Dave Grohl says, where it's like, "I'm fucking Dave Grohl, I get what I want," or something like that.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget.
Maybe that's the theme. I don't know.
I'm fucking Dave Grohl. Yeah. You know what I want?
That's what it feels like.
I
He's
I
like-
see that. Yeah. Shoot your shot. I have one shot. I thought the light bulb filling with blood was kind of cool. That was cool.
Chainsaw cutting
Yeah.
them in half while they're fucking.
Chainsaw. Yeah.
That was pretty sick.
That's the only time where I was like, "You earned your star, movie."
That's wow.
There was some clapping at the beginning where there was like intercut with some people. I'll put that.
Okay.
They were like gray, had red eyes. I don't know.
I remember,
Yeah.
the editing in the front half, in that first like 10 minutes too. Yeah, that was pretty intense with some of the flashing.
Yeah.
Oh, I had Dave flying around in the house. That just made me giggle.
That was good.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like floating
clearly
there.
up wires.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Yeah. I really, you get the budget really comes out in like the gags and like the the gore effects, you know, like you're like, oh, that's where the 10 mil is, you know. All right, the quotables. I have a couple quotes here that I found to be a bit fun. One of them, Will Forte. I mean, all these actors that come in, they were there for like a half day on set, but like he comes in and he says, "You're like my second favorite band after Coldplay."
What a dick.
Give him the look.
Coldplay is like such a basic ass band to pick too, you know. It's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, so were the Foo Fighters. Like...
It's 100%. Yeah. And this one, I was like, okay, yeah, this is fun. They're talking about how good the album has to be or some shit. I don't even really know, but he says it's got to be 2112 times 2112, because like Rush 2112, you know, it's like they're referencing the album, but also they're numerically trying to get a value, which I was like, that's a fun. That line connects. I like that. So
I like Rush.
yeah,
As a
exactly.
band.
Yeah. Me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yesterday? Well, so I've been recording our new album basically, and we have like a studio now. It's our own like little practice space, and we were in there yesterday. And we came back from lunch, and there were people in a room right next to us who like just started practicing, and they were like super fucking loud. But it was only the bass player and the drummer, and they started playing La Villa Strangiato or whatever, like it's the last song on Hemispheres by Rush, and it's like pretty fucking cool or like pretty unique. And I don't know, they're just like fucking jamming to that like right next door as I'm eating lunch. It was fucking badass.
You just want to knock on the door, and be like, hey, come down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Some jamming.
Oh yeah. Any quotes in this movie? Or...
All I had was he says 5, 6, 7, 8 like a fucking dance. Just because I thought that was funny, because like nobody counts off as 5, 6, 7, 8 unless it's a dance, I guess. Like I don't know. I don't know.
5,
thought it
6,
was funny,
7, 8.
because I do music shit.
Yeah. Do you count off 1, 2, 3, 4?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Who the fuck counts out? Like, I don't know. Unless it's all that jazz. I mean, like.
Yeah, right. I do feel it. Yeah. I felt like I was on the stage when I counted down in 5, 6, 7, 8. So.
5,
And
6,
then he makes
7, 8.
Cut
1,
down,
2,
like,
3,
just
4.
odd
That's
numbers,
like
right?
that's
Just
the
odd
rock.
numbers, like-
Oh yeah. Now that we've played it out in real time, I get
can
it.
feel it.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's definitely a dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Okay, moving on. Prop hunt. I don't know, maybe like a guitar or a drum set. I mean, right? Those are some easy ones.
A symbol to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much.
Shame on this movie to use the Necronomicon as like and make it their own Necronomicon. Go
Yeah,
fuck yourself, movie. Come on.
That was pretty.
Don't-
ridiculous.
Disgrace such a good fucking movie with your shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's pretty direct.
Yeah.
Okay, performance review. We've alalready kind of
it's
gone through this.
slapsticky. Oh, we're making fun of tongue in cheek. Sorry.
Yeah, the like Evil Dead 2. I haven't seen it, but from what I'm told, it's tongue in cheek enough. You know, guys, like
Yeah.
putting any more tongues
Honestly.
in the cheeks is not gonna It's not gonna help.
Too many tongues.
Yeah.
Too many tongues.
Too many tongues in them cheeks. Okay, but performance review. I mean, Dave Grohl, clear MVP of the film, right? I mean, it's like there's not like no one to compare to, but like he at least has like decent comedic timing, like, and he knows how to read a line. You know, that's something.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I left this one blank because I thought it was pretty rough throughout. But
They didn't win. There was no MVP. They didn't win the game. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I had to pick one, the neighbor lady.
Really?
She was also good.
Oh, the neighbor. Yeah, okay.
As in, like, she was actually like, I don't know.
She was trying to do something.
I have her in my recast. She did nothing for me.
You see, recast everybody for all I care. Honestly,
I mean, yeah, like,
but,
I don't know.
I had to pick.
That's fair.
Her, the delivery man, Will Forte.
Wow,
Right?
they should have just casted like random people as the Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
and then just like
better.
had the Foo Fighters have come in like as a cameo.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be the Foo Fighters? Why couldn't it just been like a band that wasn't the Foo Fighters? Still based on a story told by Dave Grohl.
Yeah, because it's all
like, we can
funneling
still
through
do
Dave
that without the fucking Foo Fighters being the front and
It's
center.
critical that it's their 10th album.
Right.
I don't know.
It's wild. But I mean, the cast is wild in this too, because you have like Jenna Ortega for like 5 minutes at the beginning, and then you have Will Forte, Jeff Garlin, Lionel Richie just pops in for a minute.
Why
it's like,
not?
Fucking
yeah.
That's actually where the budget went, I would think. It's just like the cameos for a day.
Bro, nobody got paid on this movie. Like all the people acting were doing it as like a favor. I don't know.
Like Dave Grohl, he's a nice guy. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Dave Grohl hit me up and asked if I would.
I feel like
come on set.
I feel like I should say it came out like I want to say earlier this year, maybe last winter. Maybe that's too far. I don't know. It came out that he has like a bastard child or something, like a child with another woman who is not married to.
That's what
that
made
came
it
out like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
just take it with a grain of salt. Dave is, I don't know.
So I shouldn't have Dave Grohl as my hero. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, right.
Look, I still like him. I don't know. I just like maybe he, dabbles
living
in
that
infidelity.
rock star life.
I think he made evil in a little side piece action.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a rock star. End of the day, he is a rock star.
Yeah.
He's gonna let you know it.
Bitches popping pillies. Man, I feel just like a rock star. Quote Post Malone.
Beautiful posty. I got a that guy though, because Jimmy Simpson peeks in at the end. You catch that?
He does.
Catch old Jimmy there.
I was a little disappointed, not gonna lie, that he showed his face in this movie, but whatever.
I was shocked.
Person.
He literally opens the door, pops his head in, and is like, "I'm Jimmy Simpson," and then it closes, and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah. And you're like, "Why'd you do this, man?"
100%.
Come on.
That's what I was like. Like, wow, they got you. Okay. Okay, recasting. I said Whitney Cummings. I just didn't do anything for me. Any other? I mean, you guys said everyone, like every single actor.
I left both of this and performance review.
Well,
what did you say, Noah?
I don't know. I left both performance review and this blank, so
I did too.
I don't know if that's telling that like the cast was not.
Everyone just gave up halfway through this movie. That's what it sounds like. It's just like, you know what?
You gave this movie 3 stars, Noah. Give us your casting recast.
Right now. 3 stars.
You gave this 3 stars. I need answers. I need reasons.
It was just a fun time. What can I say? It got progressively.
It was
hit a
fun.
certain point where I was like, oh, I don't need to take this movie seriously. So like I could just
just let it be.
I don't know.
100%.
Beatles song, guys. This movie's about music. You guys just don't get it.
Ocean waves, baby.
I would see this in the theater, all right? I'm not like, I know what it's about.
I did my part.
Yeah, I don't know. I was part of that 10 mil or 3 mil or whatever the fuck that it made back.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry. The highest of highs, guys. I mean, where did we we hit it's a low movie in general, but there's got to be like a little hill somewhere, right? Like,
Actually, the riff I think is awesome. Like
Yeah.
the 40-minute
The
riff.
riff is cool.
It's pretty sick. Yeah, like I like that. I liked seeing Will Forte in it for a brief second, just as like the fan or whatever.
The end
trying to
credits
drop some
roll.
Yeah.
jingles.
To be honest, what I put is really just probably what they pumped the money into. The chainsaw scene, the
Yeah.
people getting cut in half, and also the symbols cutting Taylor's fucking head off.
Yeah, those are,
Yeah, I just feel like
those are
those
the
are
peaks
cool.
for me too, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
had
the scene
chainsaw.
that I genuinely had the most fun with was when they're all like standing in a circle outside and they're like Grohl's like riffing on like what the song's gonna be, and he's like, and then you come in with the and then you like I was like, okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
Also, the grill, the face on the
That's pretty
grill.
much how he wrote this movie too. He came in and he was like, "Can we do this?" and we do the and we do the.
That's why it's just based on it.
No, I could see that. I wonder what the script actually like reads. You know, that'd be. I wonder, man.
It's just a video
wrote
of Dave
this?
Grohl just telling a quick story, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the story it was
It's like a
based
10-second story.
on.
based on
The studio was
Yeah.
haunted, dude. It was crazy. Oh,
Yeah, they go record at this house
Okay.
and it's haunted by a different band that
Yeah.
died in the 90s.
shit! We should make that a movie, man.
Yeah, have you seen like Evil Dead? Think
Yeah.
about that, but much worse than just the book.
Okay. But how do I insert the Foo Fighters into this? Is the real question. Oh, let's just insert the Foo Fighters into this. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's do that.
all right, tears down the cheeks. I don't think there is
Yeah.
one moment
I
of
cried.
genuine emotion in this film. I don't think
No.
there's
Yeah.
one like singular
Pain.
attempt at like genuineness.
Nope.
You know, is that what makes it not camp anymore? Like, is it because it went full camp basic? Because, like, I feel like usually campy horror movies, they're at least, like, trying to a certain extent. Like, some characters put in some real emotion.
Yeah.
And they're smart too. Like they're smartly
Yeah.
written
Sure.
towards like
I don't know. Maybe. Look, if it's camp, I can't guarantee that.
We can't guarantee
Yeah.
that. I just feel like this one is like it's so like sarcastically positioned immediately that like it has
Yeah.
nowhere to go except for its own tone. And it's just so
Like, everything is a joke. Always. There's no actual emotion. I do get what you mean, yeah.
their roadie gets electrocuted and then in 20 minutes after they're like, well, what the fuck are we doing, guys? We're drinking today. It's like they're joking and shit. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's fair. People were dying around.
Yeah.
The most genuine moment in the film for me where I was like, I know what they're doing here is when Dave Grohl's in the basement and he's like headbanging to the thing he's listening to. And it's literally just a camera circling Dave Grohl and like watching him like headbang and stuff. And I was like, that's what this movie's like. That's why they wanted to make this movie is because like they wanted you to like feel rock or, you know, like that was it for me. I was like, okay, I get it, man.
I thought maybe the creative blocks, that's like maybe only another thing that genuinely touches creative people, just like having the block and getting frustrated by it.
I guess, yeah.
See that. But yeah,
It's all just played
people
for
are dying left and right.
Yeah, played for
They don't
laughs,
even
though.
acknowledge what's his name who gets grilled. He like dies, and then Dave eats him, and then they're just like, have you seen him recently?
Jesus
Right.
Christ. Did you just hear that sentence? Dave eats him.
Dave eats him. That's kind of the last you hear about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was one of the things that I was thinking about when he was throwing up. I'm like, now he has to live with the fact that he ate one of his homies, but also, what's his body gonna do after consuming that homie? You know, like that's a lot of human meat that he ate.
But I think he's constantly throwing up
He's just
when he's like
projectile.
possessed. Yeah.
that's not enough to. That's not enough human weight to like eject. Like, there's definitely he ate a whole human corpse.
Shit, I-
Something pounds. So.
Like, he
Probably
ate the
bad.
whole ass. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
how
that
do
just
demons
seems
do it? Like, how do people do it when they're possessed by demons?
Yeah, right.
You
It's a
know?
whole different science. You know, the demon
Yeah.
possession of it all.
I mean,
I
we
don't
can
think
go
it's
back to
science
bring her
at all.
back. They're eating people, but what the fuck is that? You know?
He's
Like,
just munching a counter in that one, right? I mean, he's just
yeah.
no fucks given.
But there's definitely a demon in him.
But like, he's all
Definitely
bloated
a
and he's
demon.
like he sucks, right? So like, but Dave Grohl's just like,
Yeah.
thank God, I felt like shit there for a second.
It's
But anyway,
silly.
sorry.
It's
I
silly,
know.
dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
thing.
bro,
what the
whoa.
fuck,
Nitpicks. Let it out, man. What you got?
Yeah, what do you
I
got?
mean,
It was everything that you
named-
said previously. Yeah.
the biggest thing that got me where I finally just like threw my hands up was when they were like the book was the Necronomicon, and it's just like you didn't even try to make this look or be any like you could have done a book, that's fine, but it's literally made of human flesh, and they say it's made of human flesh and that it's like fed with blood, and I'm just like, this is the Necronomicon. So you
Yeah.
like Sam Raimi too, I see. Congrats.
Like, don't you think it could have been a like possessed guitar?
That would have been smarter.
He
It would have
That
been
strums
was
the
also
fucking
made
guitar.
of human skin.
Right.
See, that
Bone guitar,
is
yeah.
good camp right there.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
lean into something that you're doing.
Or like
here.
or like the strap was made of like leathered skin.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah, just
All
make it
those
a
are
really
better.
fucking gross guitar.
He's
The hair
it's
is
a,
like
it's
or
a
hair
drum
for
set.
strings.
And each drum is just stretched human skin.
Human skin.
And
Yeah,
it's
fuck
that's
yeah.
it's just all tom sounds of weird fucking muffled like
Hell
See,
yeah.
this is a better movie already. Like, the entire equipment setup is just humans, and they
You
have
know,
to feed this
What
equipment.
you're
You know?
saying
Okay,
is
and
that
then-
Dave should have made friends with Sam Raimi.
Dave should have
And
told
then
better
he should have
stories.
made this movie.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But that's
Anyway,
not what happened. I only have like one real nitpick that I was like, I couldn't even really articulate it well, but I don't know the Foo Fighters on like a member level. You know, I know I know Dave Grohl and I know a few
I know
other
some of their
people now
songs, yeah.
that I remember them.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the order of like eliminating the band members through all the deaths. Like, I don't know what the band culture is like, but to me it just felt like some weird like power hierarchy that Dave Grohl is clearly at the top of, and he's like commanding everything below, and he's like, you're dead, and then you're dead, and then you're fucking you're not as important because you're gonna die first. It was just like weird.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
agree. Dude, also some
Well, that's
weird
because they
lore about
didn't
the Foo
think about
Fighters.
anything.
On their first album, it was actually before they got the drummer from this movie. Dave didn't like what the guy recorded for drums, so Dave just recorded it over and he played the parts himself. Which is very much like the energy that you just described for this movie. Like,
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
it
weird.
was just like a strange ick on this film,
yeah,
just linked from
Yeah.
Dave Grohl at the top, obviously. But
Yeah,
Any
I
other
mean,
nitpicks?
They definitely could have just like made Dave Grohl the bad guy and had the band fighting against him.
yeah.
that's what's so weird too. Is like he's the
Yeah.
bad guy, but then he's still like the
Yeah.
protagonist in a way of like he doesn't like reflect
He's
on the bad things he's
misunderstood.
doing.
Guys. He's misunderstood. He didn't know he was eating that dude. He didn't know.
I guess not,
I
but
don't
like
know. This
I
movie
think he did,
escapes
and then it was like, eh. Any other
no,
nitpicks?
Yeah.
Demon took him over, right?
I don't know. I don't really have any nitpicks that I've not even said.
Uh,
It was very long. It could have been.
It
It
was
could have
way
been
too
shorter.
long.
dude, it's like an hour and a
Yeah.
half though.
Yeah,
Isn't
this
it?
was an hour and 37 minutes, by the way. Also, I mean, I agree 100%, way too long, but like, this just goes to show pacing is everything. Good writing is everything, because I just watched Eddington at 2 hours and 40 minutes, I believe. That movie
Yeah.
flew by. Great movie, by the way.
Right.
I think I like it more and more the more I think about it, but like,
Same here.
pacing is everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Sure.
God, yeah, this could have been a 10-minute movie, like a short film.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
play a
so
song off the
known.
new album. We get it. All right. For the new category, it's giving. I have one here. It's giving Tucker and Dale versus Evil. There's a
It's a good
orange
one.
wood chipper in the middle of this movie, and it just instantly links to Tucker and Dale versus Evil because there's like very featured wood chipper in that movie. Another lazy kind of let's just rip
Yeah.
from another thing we're kind of doing. But
I mean, obviously, it's giving fucking Evil Dead because
100%.
it's trying to give Evil Dead.
Yeah. All right. Clever girl. What can we say? What can we do here?
It's with the practical effects, man.
That's
They were
good.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
kills
not
are
it.
cool. I like the kills.
Me too. I like the main theme. With the theme that plays at the beginning that is probably John Carpenter's edition. I did kind of dig that. It harkened back to like the Halloween score in a way that was like fucking yes.
Yeah.
And then they never played again. And they play a bunch of shit music for the rest of the movie. And it's like, what the fuck?
All downhill from there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on from Clever
Feature.
Girl. Your double feature, yeah.
I put Willy's Wonderland because it's
That's the right
same
vibe.
tier in quality.
Wow. That's a good pick. That's like totally the same like energy that I get from both of those films. Whoa.
Yeah. Nick Cage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nick Cage doing some weird shit.
Schlocky, low budget shit where they never kind of got what they were supposed to and
Yeah.
just made the movie anyway. I had Tucker and Dale versus Evil as kind of the easy one, even though Tucker and Dale is a very highly superior movie to this. And then
Yeah, I actually like that one.
Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny. I think you could. Yeah, that's kind of like a fun one you could pair just with
That's a
Dave
good
Grohl.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I don't have one. I couldn't think
I
of
don't
one.
have one either, actually.
I don't want to watch this with anything.
Wow,
Yeah.
dang.
That's so fair.
This one fucking torched the group. Okay, could a TikToker watch it?
Probably. I mean, it doesn't make any
Probably.
fucking sense.
Yeah.
They don't need anything to make sense. There's no like real true feeling or hope or
True.
joy.
true.
So like, of course they can watch
Storyline.
this.
It's not-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 8 out of 10.
I feel like you could probably really easily like smash cut this too.
Wow.
Yeah, probably.
I gave this
Like
a
you
2 out
said
of
that,
10.
Like 2 out of
Really?
10.
I'd
Yeah.
probably go high, like 7,
No
maybe an
way.
8.
They don't know who.
Yeah.
Like 6.
They don't know who
They
Foo
don't need
Fighters
Doesn't
are.
matter.
They probably don't know who
But that doesn't
Nirvana
matter.
is. And do they even listen to rock music at all?
They're gonna tell their kids this was Evil Dead for them. That's what I fear. They're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, Evil Dead, the one with the Necronomicon? Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that. That's
Evil
what-
Dead, the one with Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
That's Dave
Exactly.
Grohl, right?
That's what's gonna fucking happen. It's fucking Evil Dead from the movie is what this shit
My
is.
God, don't you bring that evil into this world?
I didn't. Dave Grohl did. He spoke it into existence.
All right, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Is Alex's
Yeah,
mom watching this in her
TikTok can't watch
kitchen?
Probably.
I
Like
said,
Dave, if she
hell
finds Dave
no.
Grohl hot.
What's her
she and
musical
Dave.
taste? Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's music is like old country, Garth Brooks,
Okay.
Brooks
Oh,
and
yeah,
Dunn, Tim
Definitely
McGraw.
not.
No
Yeah,
Blink
no.
182.
No. Every time I play music in my house, she's like, "Can you turn that noise down?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like, this is decent music. It's not even crazy. Like, I can
This
play
is
some crazy shit."
Avenged Sevenfold. You don't like these fucking sick, nasty riffs? Come on.
Oh shit.
Okay, sequel, prequel, remake for Studio 666.
Can we just leave it on the chopping room floor, or is
Yeah,
that
I
an
didn't-
option?
You gotta do it. You gotta make something.
If you have to,
Redo it.
you could do a sequel. I don't think it's necessary, but they could do a sequel. Next
Yeah, let's
album,
just,
another
yeah.
haunted house.
Yeah, another
Yeah,
band.
It's unnecessary.
Here's my
don't
pitch. It's a prequel. Okay? It's called
Shit.
Studio One. This is Demonic and Devilish, Studio 666. We follow Nirvana as they record the album Nevermind. Okay? And it's kind of like
Not
a
you.
heavenly, grungy movie. It's like it's the lighter side. There's hope. There's weird, godly moments, some spiritual beginnings, visions of naked babies in the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like some weird stuff, but also it's like godly. And then you have like this youthful purpose. And then when you pair it with Studio 666, it's like the fall off, the older, run down horror. And then you close the book. You guys in?
No.
No.
Damn
I
it!
don't
Sorry.
know if that's really Nirvana's vibe, but sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
I'm not
it
gonna
might be
lie,
better than this one because Nirvana's
it's
involved.
not your
But
yeah, it's not your pitch that really brought me down. It's just the idea that it's attached to this movie. You know,
Okay.
just remake this one, make it better. Do what we said. Do
But
the
Dave
tools,
Grohl
the instruments are.
has to be in
What's
the
your
movie if
feeling?
you remake it, though. That's like, you can't make
But he
any
does.
sequel,
We can
prequel,
remake
or
it.
remake without
Oh,
Dave
and
Grohl
in
being attached.
this prequel, they're gonna de-age him too, because it takes place in the 90s.
Yes. 100%. We're going full face replacement, full deep fake Kurt Cobain.
yeah.
We're not.
Yeah,
We can stoop that low, dude. We're doing
the
it.
guy's getting in the suit with the dots.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be Kurt. It's gonna be green
Cursed.
jumpsuit Kurt. Okay. Star power.
Go
I'll
ahead,
start.
Noah. Tell us what you rated
Okay,
it.
okay, guys. I'll go to 2.5. I'll go to 2.5.
No,
All right.
don't let me
You know
talk
what?
you down.
I put
I
it at
just
3
there wasn't a
because
whole
it was
lot of
fun.
defense here for
You
your
dragged him.
I will
That's
put
all.
it at 2.5, and we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
I'm
Okay.
only at a 2. It's not terrible.
Yeah, I'm at
I don't know.
2.5. I'm there. Honestly, like I said, I didn't hate my experience watching this movie. It was not the worst
Yeah.
movie I've ever watched, but it's not good.
2.5 means this is an actual fucking movie.
It's a movie. It's a real movie.
No,
It exists.
it can't be. There's nothing to it. There's no substance. There's nothing.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just pop on a Foo Fighter album and then you'll change your mind.
Very
man.
little.
You'll just get it. You'll just get it. That's all.
1 star. That's what I gave this turd.
Wow. What kept you from the half star, if you don't mind me asking? It was just the gore, like the practical
The
effects.
violence. I liked the violence. I enjoyed that. There
That's
wasn't a
fair.
single time that I laughed, but I liked the violence, and him doing the guitar riff was like, this is cool for my ears. But yeah, the violence is really what sold it for me. So
Okay. Cool.
I'm a sucker for blood and gore. All right, sue me.
I'll
Well, I will.
I'll
Soon.
be your defendant.
I'll see you in court.
No.
The man says he likes blood and gore. I think I got this one in the bag. I don't know on what grounds I'm suing, but okay, 3 questions. I said enjoy, sure.
Yes, I would
I-
rewatch.
I got no
Look, I
rewatch.
wouldn't
No on the rewatch
can't-
for me.
I would
I
rewatch.
had to put yes, because I did.
Yeah,
Legally.
You fucked yourself there.
Yes,
That's
I
it
put
is.
rewatch.
I
don't
couldn't
know
get
if I
out of it.
recommend.
Yeah, no. I also put a no for recommend.
I got no
And it was
recommend, no rewatch. Kind of enjoy.
But I put yes for entertained. I felt like I was entertained.
It's like moderately entertained. Yeah.
There
I mean,
wasn't
it's
a
not
single
good.
moment I was entertained until the chainsaw scene, and that was like what 30 seconds, where I was like, "That's fucking raw, man." And then after that, I was just like, "God, there's like 40 minutes left."
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
So no, 3 no's for me.
That's fair.
I don't know why this movie just rubbed me the wrong way. I think I was just mad that I had to spend 2 days watching it.
Yeah. Have you listened to a Foo Fighters song?
No, and after this experience, I don't think I will.
Okay.
But you know what I have been listening to since you recommended it was I just had the name and now it's gone.
Portugal the Man?
Yes, their
What'd you
Woodstock
think?
album is pretty good.
Cool. Their new
I like
one, man.
Sheesh though. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That yeah, Sheesh, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go kind of hard in that album, and I was like, all right, respect Portugal the
They
Man.
open up
Like,
and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just is like a big smash of just all kinds of different sounds, and I really liked it. It's good.
Hey, cool, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's good. That's like I made me think of Avenged Sevenfold a lot too, with like some of those like hardcore like one of my favorite songs is
Yeah.
Nick, and the end is just like straight having fun with a fucking guitar, and I was just like, fuck yeah, man. Like I miss like some of those
I
just
wish-
like musical moments in these like songs, you know.
That's like when I was on my 80s and 70s journey, when they would just have like riffs for 2 minutes of just shredding a guitar. I'm like,
Yes.
bring this back. Like
Yeah.
this rules.
Yeah.
Like Blue Oyster Cult fucking rules. I will always go back to them and be like, bring this shit back. You know, obviously Metallica, but it's just like, damn. AC/DC had the strategy, 4 chords, just change it up a little bit, and you're like, this fucking rules,
Yeah.
I can never sign on to that.
No,
I would never say that. That's no. I
That's-
completely and wholeheartedly disagree with you.
With the 4 chords or ACDC?
I'm sorry. I think both, but mainly the
Wait.
ACDC thing.
Okay, what if I told you AC/DC is like number 3 on the list? Blue Oyster Cult, then there's like Metallica, and then AC/DC. AC/DC
I
is
mean,
like
I'm
just
cool with the other
comfort that you
two.
can put
Yeah,
on the
I just feel like I
background.
just have an issue with ACDC because they're just.
Oh, I completely get it, but like
I mean, not,
fun
Metallica
music to just pop on.
almost too, because like Lars Ulrich, like the drummer's like I mean, it's pretty well known that he's like so fucking bad. Like it's a joke among like famous drummers that he's just like so fucking bad,
Yeah.
basically, because he's just like
He's
really
just getting
he's
carried.
just fucking terrible. Yeah, he's just
Wow.
But Blue Oyster Cult is cool and they're good.
They roll.
And I mean,
They roll
Metallica is
so
too. I mean, I just have a problem with AC/DC. I don't know. It's just like
Hey, understandable. I get it. They're
like
pretty
Pink
cut and
Floyd?
dry.
Yeah.
Floyd
But-
does some of that shit. Like
Yeah.
They're fun to
Oh,
just put
God,
on.
Yeah, Pink Floyd is all about the music. It's just like they're just gonna.
oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to
Living
a
it.
Pink Floyd like cover band thing in
Okay.
St. Louis around Christmas. My brother has gone to this show like a bunch of times. I don't even know what the band is called, but like they do this show like every year or something, and a shit ton of people go all the time. And
Yeah, sounds cool.
apparently it's like I don't know. There's like actual like performers and shit like this like that are like dancing and putting on a show aside from just the music. So like
okay.
I think that there's like actually like a show involved. So
That's
I don't,
cool.
it'll be interesting. I'll tell you guys
That's
about it
unique,
after
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
see it. Yeah. Not that I'm even like super into Pink Floyd, but I think the show will be cool.
Definitely.
Pink Floyd and Rush. Really been into recently.
Hell yeah.
Really.
Where do you stand on Guns N' Roses? They have one good album. I wish they had more, but
I haven't listened
Me?
to enough of Guns N' Roses.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I think I'm kind of with Noah. I haven't really listened to.
Oh.
I just haven't really listened to them.
Yeah. Their one album is just really good.
You guys like Tool?
They have one.
It seems like more like operatic
Tool.
rock in a way, where I'm just like, eh. Is that just me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tool's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, Tool's
They
a bit
just like
quirky.
Yeah,
They're a bit strange.
yeah. They're all
Have you
very
like read up on the shenanigans that Tool does?
No.
I wouldn't if you like the band. You
Okay.
might think these guys are kind of pigs, but you know.
gotcha.
Tools. Can
I just know that
right
they're
there?
music is kind of crazy because they just
Yeah.
like switch time signatures like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, their behavior is crazy too at
see
concerts.
it.
Like
Interesting. I didn't know that.
obscene behavior. Kind of like
Well, dude,
this
I
isn't
think it
even,
was like this
kids'
past
attention.
summer.
It's gross.
They had these two shows like back-to-back shows, and like a lot of people bought like 2 tickets because it was like a destination show. It was like I want to say someplace in the Caribbean, but like the Caribbean. I don't know.
Mhm.
But like they ended up playing the same show both nights. So like if you bought tickets to both of the shows, like the people who were on the second night, they're like, "What the fuck is this? Like it's the same show as last night." So like a bunch of people were fucking pissed. And I think that they
Recent?
had to like refund a lot of people's money. This was like I think in the summer. Like this was
Okay,
this
because
year,
I
right?
think I remember seeing shit on Reddit about people bitching about that. I feel like
Yeah.
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 Surprised they
Probably
refunded.
be a little bit.
Honestly.
I don't know if they actually did, but
Hmm.
I know people were pissed and wanted their money back.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they did actually get their money back. or not.
Tool's probably like, yeah, you guys stay mad at us, but you still pay for it. So
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, Then they probably whipped their dicks out on stage again and did some weird shit. So
It's the only way to do it.
Okay.
If the Red Hot Chili Peppers taught us anything.
yeah, put a sock on
Hey,
it.
at least they had socks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some real dignity.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Rockstar shit, man.
Mhm. Well, boys, you want to talk a little pluribus?
Yeah, I'm only up to episode 6. So
Okay.
I'm not fully.
Oh.
I think there are 7 out at the moment.
Yeah.
So, what I just want to ask, or I guess what I've been thinking about since watching this, I feel like this is a real test of like where the world sits in terms of attention span, and I think
100%.
that, I mean, I personally am loving it. I like the whole process of it, and they're like really leaning into the process because what can you do with one person? You know, you can only do so much, and like kind of show her slow journey through this. So I'm really enjoying it, but I feel like this is a true test to see who can hang with
Yeah.
the whole like actually seeing a character arc really fleshed out. But I don't know.
Mhm.
What are you guys' thoughts?
I feel that. I feel the.
That's for like. It's interesting that you like describe it as a character arc because I feel like my opinion of Carol has like.
Just watch episode 7.
Watch episode 7.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like big changes happened in this episode.
Okay.
People seem to hate this episode.
Really?
It's the lowest
I guess
rated.
like, well, that's interesting to me because like, I would say 100% I agree with you for most of the season. I've been like so bored. Like there were a couple episodes like 4 and 5. I like where the hive mind leaves and it's just Carol. And to be honest, I found Carol's character to be just like unbearable.
Yeah.
I do not like Carol's character. So it was like it's like rough. I've stuck with it in like episode 6 and 7. I'm like a lot more invested now. And I think I understand like why the show was greenlit for a second season so early. Because like I feel like the premise of the show is cool and like it's really like a really interesting topic and idea and like I feel like it will lead somewhere in this next episode to where like I don't know a big change is or a big reveal is going to happen and like I don't know I feel like this show will build to a way like where it is more interesting and it is like like I don't know on the same level as Breaking Bad or like Better Call Saul in the sense that like you start somewhere and this is just like building this character like you said like it's really just like going through her arc and we're just like setting the foundation here for what comes after and I think it's just like really slow right now but I feel like I've seen the light in these last couple episodes
well this last episode alone is like flips everything sort of on its head, especially with I don't want to spoil anything for Noah, but like where Carol ends up in this episode, and then I forget the guy's name, but like
Manusos.
being like, Manusos. He's like, as I was watching that episode, this most recent one, I'm like, is he like our hero here? Like, is he gonna be?
Or
I don't know. There was a lot of good moments.
Conflict between Carol and Manusos in the end too.
That's another thing because the end of the episode, she kind of like that thing happens, and you're like, well, this guy is just like life and death, coming to help her because she's like, help me save that. It's crazy. So
and there was a huge time jump too, or like a large time jump, like larger than we've had before. It's unless it's like the first episode, and like, it does make you question like. I'm assuming they're gonna meet in the 8th episode.
Yeah.
And like what that's gonna be like,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What are the ramifications long term? I mean, I think also like I'm more forgiving of the whole journey with Carol because it's like mirroring like the like not like maybe it is each stage, but it's like a person going through grief. They just lost their significant other.
Yeah.
And it's literally about like how they retreat and then like want to engage with people in society and how they need help and they don't ask for help, stuff like that. So it's like it's all tied in like something that I'm like, oh, interesting exploration. But then for me, I mean, like I've been interested every episode, and this is one of the shows, one of the like shows in recent history that makes me think more than anything I've ever watched. Like every episode,
That's what
I'm
I
like,
love.
it's like making me like think about something else. Where I'm like, how does that work with this shit when they do this? It's like, it's just interesting. It's just so interesting at the bare minimum for
Yeah.
me.
And that's the thing too, like it's a test of patience, and I feel like that's unfortunate in a way because people are just gonna like shrug it off as this is boring shit, but it's not. It's like good writing. It's good characters. I mean, even past the characters, just the whole idea of it all, of like this is Carol wants to be an individual, but then does she really want to be this as an individual as she is?
Mm-hmm.
And she still relies on people, and then the way they justify the things they do, like eating people, is just like, okay, that's fair. I get where
Yeah,
you're coming from. Still fucked up. I mean, so everything is just like
it
it
is.
makes you think of like,
It is very
That's
like
what I was
cause and
thinking.
effecty still as like
yeah,
Gilligan's writing style, where it's like I'm gonna take
yeah,
this character's steps this way. Oh shit, what now? And then he's like, I'm gonna step this way. He's like, oh shit, like
yeah,
it's still got the same tropes that he uses. Like,
and he's
Yeah.
subverting everything. Like when she goes to tell the guy at the casino, who awesome scene where he's just playing out a badass
James
Yeah.
Bond.
gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she goes there to tell him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we are you here to tell me about them eating people?" Yeah, I was just wondering why they drink milk. It's like,
Mhm.
who else has the sand to just be like way ahead of you, Carol?
yeah,
Like they're
Yeah.
actually ahead of the protagonist when we're at the same pace as Carol, you know? So it's just like
Interesting. Okay.
cool.
Dude,
I
that
was
guy's
thinking
cool
about-
too. He's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite characters.
yeah, he's cool.
And I also
he's
gained
fun.
appreciation for him from like listening to the podcast and like
Mhm.
Yeah.
finding out more about like the roots of the character and stuff
Yeah,
and like what they had intended for him to be like.
Mhm.
And all the people they fucking had to like interviewed basically to play the role or tried out for the part. They had because like apparently they had so many people, and this dude was like the only one that Vince saw that like didn't seem like a pig. Basically,
Yeah,
I can't
he's
remember
Yeah.
like exactly what he
Yeah.
says, but like yeah,
It's
there's
true.
like
There is
two-
like a hidden innocence in there, even if he's just kind of doing
Yeah.
weird shit with it.
yeah.
That's like when he was
When
like,
he's
the one
like
to stay
watching me eat
back
breakfast.
and
Oh,
like sorry, when he was like the one to stay back with Carol, like he was the only one that stayed after Carol like blew up again at that dinner.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I think this guy is like playing his own game on the collective or whatever.
Yeah.
But also what you were saying, Joe, was like to both your points, Alex and Joe, was like Carol for me in the last episode 5 and 6 was like very insufferable. But that's also kind of like what kept me watching because she's gone from like she's like reaching out to this hive mind because she can't be alone, but she wants to be. It's like the internal conflict that has kept me around and engaged. Like I don't think that's boring. I think to what you're saying, Alex, like that's just good character development and writing.
I think also like
Yeah.
there's like a part of Carol that's unlikable, but like it to me, I also go back to the way that it's like Walt and Saul are completely unlikable people.
Bad
it's just that you
Yeah.
rally
Yeah.
behind them in a way, and like you
Yeah.
understand them after a while, and you're like, yeah, I get that guy. So it's like I'm already there with Carol, where I'm
It's
like, you know
true.
what, she's complicated, and I like that
Yeah.
about that character, but
And
I can
it's
see.
villains are
Yeah.
not that she's a villain, but like they're easier to relate to because I mean we're all inherently bad. I feel. I mean even my fucking 3-year-old son, we watched. I forget what movie we were watching. Oh, it was Stranger Things, and he wanted the Demogorgon to come back because he's like, I want the bad guy. It's like,
What?
hell yeah, brother. Yeah, he kept saying, I want
That's
the
my
bad guy
boy.
back. I want the bad guy. I'm like, my
Yeah.
man. So like, it's just something inherent that we're just like attached to these bad things because they do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's relatable shit, but it's just more of like interesting and
Yeah.
thought provoking. Not that Demogorgons do it, but like the idea is there of like that's
The
what we
part-
gravitate towards.
Part of being human is like knowing that evil side as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true, and you're like 100% right. But in both of those shows, there's also like other characters, like a lot of other characters, or like a lot of other shit going on. Not saying
Yeah.
like you're not right, but like because you are right, they are like Saul and Walt are both like bad guys, or at least they like start off good and they turn bad. But like, yeah, in
Break bad,
this, I
perhaps.
mean, episode 5, it like literally is all just her. Like
No, that's a
she's
good
like the only
argument.
person in the episode.
Yeah. I think like in general, I like how it's taking its time, and in my opinion, like the show is not going to go hard sci-fi like a lot of the people watching want it to. And like I've kind of already
Yeah.
come to terms with that, but I do kind of like feel the necessity to push that narrative even slightly, where it's like if you just sit here with Carol and keep digging into like the bouncing off a wall with like an AI filter with everyone she talks to, it's going to get boring, and you're going to like it's not going to
Yeah.
go anywhere. And like maybe it switches up dynamics for how the characters follow certain characters, but like I do want to see the show eventually get around to like what is going on and what the signal that was sent was. I don't know how they will or if they ever care to
Well,
explore that, but that's at the back of the mind of every viewer that I think you
Mm-hmm.
need to get somewhere there.
and
But
and honestly, I think they're still sort of, I don't know if planting the seed or fertilizing it with this latest episode, because they said just look up, I believe, to Menunos. How do you say, what is his name?
I think it's
Oh,
Manus.
Menusos.
I just
Yeah, like,
assumed that was because of a satellite.
Yeah,
Because
well, I
like they
thought
have,
watching
like,
I mean,
with
you
like a
know,
drone or some shit.
right, but like, is it the satellite, or is it, you know, some other beings, or like
I guess
when
that's true.
he does the thing with his car and he's like, everything you have is stolen. So like on some level, he knows that these aren't
Dude,
human.
I will
You know,
say,
Metal.
dude, that has been like some of the best parts of the show for me.
it's so
Like
good.
when his
Yeah,
when he leaves the place because he gets the thing from Carol. I think it's the end of the 6th episode, and he
yeah. With his car
Sees
and
his
his
like
mom
mom.
comes out and he's like, my
Yeah.
mom's a
yeah, dude,
bitch.
she's like in the dark. Yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
whole scene. That like for one, she is just like terrifying. That like
yeah,
whole
yeah.
sequence is scary.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
such good horror elements in a lot of these
yeah,
episodes.
like
Yeah,
how they show like I think part of it is how he acts towards like the
hmm
collective to like the hive mind, because like he treats it like it's a monster, and
hmm
Mm-hmm.
in a different way than Carol does, because Carol kind of like jokes around, but he like really just treats it like it's like a fucking
he's on
alien
defense,
entity
right?
that is like
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill him, and it's just like trying to trick him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just like
It's interesting.
just really well done. I feel like
Yeah.
how he interacts with the thing and how it
yeah,
acts towards him and stuff, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And with Carol, from what we've seen in the last episode too, it's like she was that way, and she's reached her breaking point where it's like, I do
yeah,
want the comfort. I do want to have these meals, and like it's just like an interesting distinction between those two characters with her and Manusos, where it's like she's kind of like this Americanized person who is like used to that comfort, and then Manusos is firm,
yeah.
like I'm gonna live
Yeah,
this,
he will
like
not
I'm gonna
accept any
eat
yeah,
help
dog
from them.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
right.
eat dog food and other
I'm
shit
gonna go through the
before I
gap
get
and
help.
fucking hike.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just really going through the
and
trenches.
that was another, I think, good. Just, I mean, they're obviously great at just like telling stories in a compelling way. Like when Carol paints on the ground in this latest episode, and immediately it doesn't show us what it is,
Yeah.
and it's just like, well, what does it say, or what is like, and you think, first thing you think is, oh, it's just Carol being an asshole again, but then at the end of the episode when it reveals it, I'm like, oh, so this is completely going to be a different outcome when he finally gets to her and they meet,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna be,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It is good.
Ultimately, one of the best shows I've seen. Like, still, it's like what I look forward to watching on TV.
I feel like
Same.
what's kept me going, even though I've been kind of bored. I mean, and I will say again, like episode 6 and 7 has like piqued my interest, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like more on board. I feel like listening to the podcast has definitely helped. It like has
Yeah.
made me appreciate like how they like. I feel like the cast and crew are just like really talented and really good at
Oh,
what they do,
yeah.
and like the writing
And they
too.
love
Like
doing what they're doing, which is a
yeah,
plus.
And like, so all of like those kind of aspects of the show, I feel like are just like great. And I don't know. I know everybody's like doing a good job, and I don't know, it makes me feel good about the show.
And it hits like all the notes too. Like it's got the horror, it's got the drama, and then I'm laughing my ass off at the drone stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
I know.
hilarious too. Like
Yeah.
it's just all well rounded. Good shit.
Yeah.
Dude, so I was gonna ask you guys too. I just thought of it because I watched the last half of episode 6 and episode 7 today, so it's like pretty fresh in my mind. So I think it's in episode 6 when his name's Minusos. When he's trying out the radio stations, he puts a question mark by one, and he goes back to it, and it's just like weird fucking rhythmic drums or something.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is?
That's the seed, man.
The signal. Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of think that it's either the signal or it's like a frequency at which like they
communicate
with each other.
Yeah. That's a good theory. Yeah.
I don't know. That was like my first thought, but I don't know if that's. I don't know.
Yeah.
And what's so cool too about that character is. I was just gonna say, like, it's just cool that character, like, normally you'd be like, now why would anybody do that? But like, he's so meticulous that his character is believable that he would just sit there and be like, I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he has that radio, so he's like, why not? You know?
Yeah. And it's like totally understandable that he would leave once he gets the video from Carol, because she tells him at the beginning of the video that there's only 12 fucking people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like after that, if I'm that guy, I'm just like, why would I try the radio again? I'm just gonna fucking leave, because like there's nobody else who's gonna listen or be out there like that I'm gonna contact on the radio.
Right. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good.
Do you think like the ultimate goal is to like revert what has happened? Like, is that like Carol wants to like obviously turn people back? Is that possible? Are they fucking dead? Like, you know, it's like what is turning back? Or is it like, do you control their factions?
Yeah.
That's where I kind of think the show could be the most interesting, honestly, is if you get that going where it's like this group follows Carol. I don't know how that would justify that.
I mean, they did say that it could be reversed.
Right. They left it open.
I'm wondering, because it's like clearly biological, but also maybe tied to the signal. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
well,
have to cut off one or the other or both.
The signal was, I think, just a sequence for like in a,
RNA.
like an RNA sequence that like could create a virus. So like I think like technically all of them, I don't know, I think that they're all infected by a virus.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
In the very beginning. Right. No, I remember them saying the RNA sequence now that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
One theory I've heard that I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of cool, is that another civilization sends this to then with like these specific commands for the creatures where they can't kill each other, they can't pick any apples, they can't get any food source anymore.
What works the best?
Well, to like basically you just wiped out the planet in 10 years without sending any like bomb or any, you know what I'm saying, like, because they're gonna all just die of starvation. And you've just like neutered an entire planet, which is like a very cool thought. But,
right for the taking.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Right.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like a nuclear bomb without
that you've never done before.
Full fallout of a nuclear bomb. That's crazy. That's good. I like that one.
Yeah. But again, it's like you have to trace the signal back then, and you have to answer that somehow.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And then when they do trace it back, who's on the other end?
Right.
Because then it's like, are you gonna go full sci-fi?
Right. That's like,
is it gonna be too much full sci-fi? Like,
that's what I wonder about, like the whole trajectory of the show is like, what is the goals? Because we still don't fully know the end goal. I don't know. I don't really know, but I'm on board.
Hell yeah.
Dude, also, I don't know if you guys have been listening to the podcast, but they talk about that like recording with John Cena. And they're like, they talk about how like yeah, he's a super professional guy. Did it in one take. We're like, should we do another take? Like,
Yeah,
and then
we
he's
flew
just
to
like,
Florida or whatever.
yeah, I don't know. He's like, well, I can't wait to see the episode to know what I was talking about. But yeah. And they also said that I guess when they were actually recording that, Vince was the stand-in for John Cena because they didn't have that recorded at the time.
Yeah.
So like it was actually like Vince up there like saying the shit.
Hey,
that
That would have
they
been
were playing.
funny.
Yeah. Just in
Yeah.
his Vince voice.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Same.
Yeah.
I
You know,
don't know.
well,
I was moving on to
I
something else.
I was actually too. I just started. I talked to Alex about this. I just started listening to The Stand on audiobook, and kind of like in a way, kind of similar vibes because like it's the end of the world in The Stand, and I mean in a way it's the end of the world in this show.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's been good. I'm like on chapter 20, I think so far, but the character work is like
So good.
already just like so fucking good.
Oh
like,
my god, there's not
there
a
are a
single
couple
character.
characters that I'm just like, God damn, I hope these characters don't die. At least not for a
Right?
while.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably will at some point, but like,
I'm telling you,
I
man,
don't
it's
fucking know.
all the character work in The Stand is so fucking. I mean, all of King's characters are good, but The Stand specifically, when I was reading that, I'm like, damn, I like every character. Like,
Yeah.
even the bad ones, I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, these are so well written that.
So far,
just
like, Larry, I think, is my favorite, and
Mhm.
they're like sowing the seeds where like he could be bad, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God, I hope Larry's not bad because I know that he's got good in him, but like I
Yeah.
know
he's a
there's
good
gonna be a
boy.
conflict.
Yeah. And
I'm
that's one I
telling
got to
you.
get to. I feel like that's definitely something I need to read or hear or experience.
Especially after like I was talking to my brother about the Dark Tower books like last week because he's also going through them. He's in Wizard and Glass right now, and we were just talking about Stephen King and stuff. And I don't know. I recently finished listening to those on audiobook, like I think in the summer, and like go into this like I don't know. Alex, you texted me about this, and like you said it was less booze and drugs and stuff. And I feel
For
like
his
I can
earlier
already
book,
tell.
Yeah.
Like I can already tell like this is like some of his best shit. Like this is like
Yeah.
really good.
Nice.
So,
Like I compare it to like It, where he was like full blown, just like drugs, booze, but like I love it, and it's still got great shit in it, but like it's got the weird fucking shit. And The Stand is more like him battling those demons and like putting it at a more human level. So it's just really cool.
Nice.
yeah.
Good pitch.
But
What would you guys recommend as like a starting point for reading for King? Like if I were to read the
honestly,
first
The
book or
Stand
two.
isn't a bad place to start, but The Shining is what got me hooked on King. So
Or
said The
honestly,
Stand,
like
too?
The Outsider, maybe.
The Outsider's
Maybe that's
good.
a little too fucked up at the beginning, but you know.
I mean, that's like
That's what
perfect. Like
what
I
I'm
would
here
say,
It's
I
a
don't
good
know if
book,
fan
yeah.
service is right, but it's got like everything somebody would want. It's got like a whodunit in there. It's got supernatural. It's got good characters. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Which
good
one?
one.
Which one was that? Sorry.
The Outsider.
Okay. Cool.
But The Shining's what got me hooked. I mean, I picked it up when I was in, I don't know, early high school from the library, and just was like, this fucking rules. And from that point on, King has been in my blood. So
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Well, speaking of
Cool.
Stephen King, somewhat, I did catch up on Stranger Things. I don't know if anybody else watching
that
anymore,
is such
but
boo.
Yeah, I did
I don't
too.
know how
I'm
you
watching.
feel,
I
but
watched
it
a
is
couple
some.
episodes. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it actually. I kind of enjoyed my watch for this volume. But
Lazy reading.
It is.
Yeah.
They have no balls. They won't kill anybody.
Well,
They bring
look,
they expect you to cheer at the end when they bring back like the worst episode ever aired because no one liked that one. I mean, I didn't mind it, but like everyone hated that episode in season 2.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Oh, we brought this character back. They're going to fucking pop." And
Well, like
everyone's
to
like,
me, I
"This
was like,
fucking
okay,
second Will has
yeah, that was cool. I mean,
No, it's not cool. It doesn't make any sense. I thought the whole reason 11 had powers and all the others had
She was,
powers
like,
was because their moms were
tested and-
experimented on. Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
no, I don't.
He's got like a
Well-
different power though. It seems. Like he's only got like
I don't know.
Demogorgon control. It's like, you know.
Well, I think he's also got like the hive mind thing.
Right.
I don't really know how that works. I think, from what I would guess, he's got like a factory making more of the, like the mind flayer
Yeah.
smoke shit. That's basically like being injected into people. But also, it's kind of unclear to me why he like just left Will, and then
Yeah, that was
Will
some
just
lazy
like
shit.
murdered some Demogorgons.
He's
I'm
like,
like, why
Will, you're a
would he
piece of
do
shit.
that?
You'll never do anything. And then he walks over.
Yeah,
and
like
he's
he just got done talking about how he's like the first or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, is that planned? Like, does he want him to go like
No.
crazy? But
No,
also
no,
the
no.
fact that he killed the Demogorgons in the same way that like Vecna or whatever the fuck you want to call him killed people. I feel like it's just kind of like Will has a part of him in him, I guess.
Right,
I
some
feel
Harry
like that's
Potter
like just
shit.
supposed to, yeah, pretty
He
much.
can
Yeah.
access
The
the
thing
hive
is-
or whatever.
It's like I feel like season 1, season 4, and this last season is the original seasons that they were gonna do. But season 1
Yeah.
popped off, and they made seasons
agree with
2 and
that.
3, crammed too much crap in there. Now
2
they're
and 3
going
were
to have to
definitely
like
filler. I would say 2
They
is
were.
okay. 3 by far is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
like
it's
didn't even
bad.
need to happen. 3 was so
Yeah.
fucking bad.
That's fair.
The introduction of
I
the
agree.
Russians and shit, like that
Mhm.
didn't even need to
Oh
fucking
yeah.
yeah,
And
that
then
was just like stupid.
those little things like ruined these last 2 seasons. I mean, last season was actually really good, but like they have to tie in that stuff that they filled in that seems unnecessary. Just because
Yeah.
it seemed like they were like, well, we're gonna make a bag off of this every season we do,
Yeah.
and I just feel
I
like
respect it
if the heart was
where-
in it, seasons 1, 3, or 1, 4, and 5 would have been like perfect. But
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
I
definitely
agree with
feel
that.
like they're just like, all right, let's fucking wrap this thing. Come on, you know. But I kind of respect that they brought back the storyline from 2, because if they didn't, it was like a cop out where they're like, you didn't fucking, you know, you didn't really close the series
get that.
correctly. But
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm totally like okay with that, but it's like they wanted us to be excited for that silly piece of writing that everyone has now forgotten about because it's been what?
Yeah.
12 years.
that's
10
fair.
years.
I don't really
So-
mind the plot stuff. The stuff that I was like kind of bumping on in this volume was like the character dynamics that felt like they were stale as fuck, especially with
They're so awkward.
11 and Hopper. That was like the worst part of the entire season so far, where it's just like,
Dude,
I don't trust you, 11. I don't trust you. It's like, trust me. It's like, dude, what have we been doing for the last
100%
4
get it.
seasons?
I will say
You
though,
trust her already.
one saving
Fuck,
grace
shit.
of like those characters though, 11 just like doesn't talk like a robot anymore. She just talks like a regular person.
Something
I
like
just
that.
feel like that is just such a like a better update to her character. I just feel like she was like already kind of unbearable, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, like why is she even on screen? I guess she'll just murder
Yeah.
the guys, whatever.
Yeah, that's about
But
it.
like, I don't know. It is nice that she like talks regular now, at least. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
Because
feel
it's
like
like
yeah, I
before she had been out in like regular life for like a year or more.
Right.
Like, why wasn't she already like
yeah.
Learning
talking normal?
English.
I don't know. Yeah.
One thing I don't understand, and this isn't just for this series, but like when Hopper, he's like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself because I can't live without you. It's like, well, you are going to live without her because you're killing yourself. So
And I was like, what are you doing then? Yeah, no, that shit.
Yeah.
Like some of the forced mechanics to get places with him, like 11. I know I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna kill myself again. And then he walks to the hallway, opens the door, and he's like, well, 11. It's not actually. We're good. And he's like,
Yeah,
don't
come on
build it
in.
up
Check
then.
this out.
Fucking
I
open the
know.
door. Like it's
I
just
know,
like you don't
dude,
need
yeah.
that shit. But
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's a pretty fun experience. I like I mean, we spent so much time with the characters. It's kind of fun to watch I was like watching the actors almost in like a sociological lens where it's like 10 years plus now. How are they like
Yeah.
handling themselves? You know, like
Yeah. I mean,
and I said they're all pretty good.
fun's a good word to describe it. It's just I'm disappointed in the writing of it all. Really, it just feels like there's a lot of cop outs and just fan service shit that just makes me kind of roll my eyes.
Yeah. Honestly, this season I rewatched the 4th season before this one, and I thought the 4th season was great.
It's
like,
pretty good.
But I like the fourth
Not as,
season a lot.
I would say
Yeah.
the first season is the best, and then I would put the 4th season right after that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And
the thing that
like
makes
going,
it good is it had stakes and it had like the balls to kill a character. But the fact is, they're
yeah,
like backpedaling on all that shit this season. So it
yeah.
just brings it
I thought it
down
was just
for
like
me.
really well written too. I
Yeah.
just felt like the characters and like just the vibe just felt more real and like
Yeah.
actually kind of like scary, I guess. I don't know. Or
Definitely.
yeah, like you
Absolutely.
said, basically that
100%.
there are stakes.
Yeah, I just enjoyed it. Carries over into this 5th season though, where the pace is like moving in a way that's enticing still to me. Where it's like, okay, we're getting to the end. We're getting to the like we're. It's like
Yeah.
it's less like those 2nd and 3rd seasons where it's just like what's the point of this show? You know, it's like we're actually
treading
Yeah.
water.
we're moving somewhere, which feels nice when I watch it.
I guess I just like I do feel like this season is a little more like Marvelized though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah.
Definitely.
it's more artifice.
Which
it's more
I
just
feel like the show has just been doing that forever. Like I feel like it's been getting more and more Marvelized.
yeah.
But what are you gonna do? I guess.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when Marvel
became a big
fucking
thing.
set the standard for the last 20 years?
Well,
I mean,
I know you said Stephen King to segue into Stranger Things, but speaking of Stephen King, has anybody watched the It series?
I have not still. I have not picked that one
What
up.
No,
day?
I just
No,
don't
my
have
brother was
fucking
going nuts about
HBO
it.
anymore.
Saying
I
that
got it back.
that he loved it.
I got it on the Black Friday deal. It's like $3 a month for the whole year.
Wait, what were you saying, Noah?
Hey, Stars, you can get it for $12 for a whole year. So I think that deal's still running. Just saying.
Maybe I'll do
I
that.
might do
Patrick
that.
was like raving about it as a series, so he loved it.
It?
You said Pat was?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it's stepped up. What I like about it is that it's not afraid to do Stephen King shit. Like Andy Muschietti
Yeah.
gets the weird side of Stephen King pretty fucking well, and like he's not afraid to do like the stuff that everyone would be like, this isn't really scary, but like to kids it is, and that's the whole point of what it does, right? Like it triggers the
Yeah.
kids they're afraid of. So like yeah, normal people aren't gonna be like they're gonna think this is silly. Why is her dad inside of a pickle jar? You know, that's not scary, but like to a kid whose dad died at a pickle factory getting chopped up is in a pickle jar talking to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty
it
scary.
might look hokey, but it's scary for kids.
Yeah.
But overall, the first few episodes. Okay, I like the first episode a lot, but like the 3 after the first episode were just kind of like, meh. But these last ones, they're pretty good. I won't lie. Like they're really tying in like the origins of it pretty well. The spooky
Oh,
shit's
yeah.
getting spooky.
That's like
Halloran is
exactly
actually
what I
a good
wanted, though.
character.
Oh, does he
Oh,
have
yeah.
like? Does he like know about
He's
his
a main
powers and shit?
character. Yeah, he's
Oh,
he's
hell yeah.
big Halloran's character arc and his powers, the shine, all that stuff. So
That's cool.
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in it, and like seeing the giant smoke meteor fall to Earth in one of the episodes, where I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, we're finally getting the origins
The
on
universe.
screen."
Oh,
So
Yeah, that's cool.
dude.
yeah,
That's cool. That is
I'll
pretty
get to
cool.
that one
So-
soon.
Huh.
but it's definitely, I'd say it's definitely worth watching. But don't get too excited. The second season's out. Won't be out for another 2 years. Well, I guess we're almost at 20, but 27 sometime.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. I feel like there was
Yeah.
another show out that I was
I
gonna
watched
watch.
the Beast in Me Netflix show. Not bad. Not bad. If you're looking for some crime, you're looking for some drama, you're looking for
Is that Jude Law?
Claire Danes. It's Claire Danes and Matthew Reese. I don't know. He's the dude from The Americans. Claire Danes is from Homeland.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
A lot of Claire
Wasn't there a
Danes,
Jude
just
Law
like
one?
quivering chin. Yeah, it's with Jason Bateman.
Something rabbit, right?
Mm-hmm. Black Rabbit.
Okay.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
I need
Sorry.
to watch that one. Looks decent. I just like can't will myself to turn it on because it's still got it's too Netflixy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just like
No, I get that.
is it the quality Netflix or is it the shit Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough call. You never know.
I guess speaking of that, how do you guys feel about
Yeah, let's end on a
the
downer.
deal?
Here we
Do you
go.
want to? We don't have to talk about it. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I had a kind of a coming to terms moment with my reality. I was just like, oh, this industry is kind of dead in a way. It's like it will never be the same soon. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. But at the same time, there's always hope for good stories, and I think movies and TV, like I think maybe TV is where things will get pushed eventually, but like it's still there will always be avenues.
The the plus side is like Netflix makes a lot of shit, but like they don't really restrict on creative freedom. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Um, so maybe, some more stuff will get made that otherwise wouldn't in theaters. But other than that, it's pretty sad to think that it's like gonna be over
Specifically, the
sometime.
theater going experience was the one where I was like, wow, people are just not going to do that in 20 years, time. Like,
Yeah.
Crazy.
and I'm
Which
like
is
thinking back to like my times now where I'm like, I'm spending my time in the theater. I'm like the last vestige of like this culture
Yeah.
in a way, which is, it's a hard pill to swallow.
And like shit, I mean, I don't like animated movies, but like I love like Finding Nemo, for instance. But one of the reasons I love it so much is because it was like one of the first movies I remember seeing as a kid for a birthday movie at the theaters. So it's just like
Yeah.
kids won't have that. They'll be like, I watched that movie on
There won't be a
my iPad.
connection to media or movies in a
Yeah.
way. Like, because when you watch it on your iPad and when you watch it at home, you don't form that as much. And like, that's where like the depression is sinking in for me. But at the same time, I'm just like, dude, I mean, it was inevitable. And honestly, I was the
Yeah.
Netflix specific part of it. I was like thinking about that more. And like, if they're a smart company, they'll keep the brands that are good. They'll push like the things that are working
Yeah.
right now, which are the things I like with like HBO and stuff like that. And if they're a smart company, they're gonna want to keep making money. And like theatrical is something that when they own everything that goes into the theater, they might understand as like that's a
Yeah.
multi-million-dollar money maker. So like, there's hope still for me.
Yeah.
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 It just probably get to the point where it's like now you have to parse the shit Netflix and like risk paying to go to the theaters to see it. Like
Yeah.
unless they like really focus on like I don't know, like you say, like IP or creators or that they know will work in the theater.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Which might just be like the schlocky Marvel stuff. That's might just what they be
Yeah.
looking to buy off. But
I haven't like checked in a couple days, but like, I mean, it still does need to get like reviewed, right? Like the deal does still need to be reviewed by like the
Yeah.
government.
And there's like a hostile bid from
Yeah,
Paramount.
Paramount's still trying.
Dude, honestly, like, wouldn't it be so fucking nice if they just got bought by like AMC?
Yeah.
Uh,
If AMC had the capital.
maybe. AMC kind of seems like a mismanaged company, honestly. But
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Look, at least we would still have theaters.
yeah, they would be fully focused on the theatrical because they own a bunch of the buildings. But
Yeah.
Maybe Regal can step in and buy it.
yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't really worry about like my life because I'm like always gonna be able to pop in my fucking Blu-ray when I'm 60 or 80 or whatever and be like, you know what, this is what fucking culture used to be, son. Like, but it's like I'm worried about my son, where it's like, yeah, Dad, I don't fucking watch movies. I watch fucking AI bullshit where it's just like like that's the thing I'm like actually scared
That's
of. It's like
it's
they've lost
scary.
connection to like
Yeah.
story in a way that's like unobtainable. Hey, but hey,
Yeah.
who knows? Yeah.
Hey, kids get to that point and there's still a world that.
All right, we've made it.
Anyway,
if we're still alive, then it's a win.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
know
said
you
we're
wanted to
ending on
end
a
on that
downer. Yeah. Yeah.
but I have a semi-downer, if you will. It's just real quick.
Yeah.
So, Matt, what do you like about Eddington? I just want to know.
Oh God. We've talked about this before. I think with Joe, right? I think I tried to break it down. I mean, it's a very unique movie, and it's very like sprawling in the characters and the story. And when I think back to like how it's all framed, I really like how it's like you start with this weird homeless dude who's spewing random nonsense in the desert, and then he like wanders into the story, and it's like this. It's like almost like an encapsulation of
He's the virus.
of a mentally ill man. This whole movie is like
Yeah.
bundled that way, and it's I mean it's like a snapshot of the 2020s in a way that in as the years pass people will look back and enjoy the movie more. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That's like kind of the basis of why I think it's a unique and good movie.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much how I felt where I was watching. I'm like, oh, so he gets it. Like, it's super self-aware that everything that happened during that time frame, like, was either blown out of proportion, was just insane. People acted insane. People like got depressed because they just were stuck on their phones, stuck inside. Started worshiping just people
Anything.
online and
Yeah.
doing the wrong things, and then like, it's at the same time, it's super dark, but it's super funny. Like Antifa rolling in, smoking on a jet,
I fucking
like
love that.
and then
Yeah.
coming in and just
The run
attacking the
with like the
town
knife, like
for yeah. It's so everything about it was like super smart. And then all the way to the end where he is just this uh just completely useless human. Like he is just a brain right now. Can't
yeah.
speak. And his mother-in-law is running the town that is finally sold to big tech, and he's a cuck because he's sleeping in the bed that with his nurse who is it's just
Yeah.
like that's our government obviously who's running these are the people running our country here, and like we're okay with it, and we will still doom scroll, and I don't know, it was just super like smart. I felt the whole time,
I
and then
feel that.
the
Yeah.
action in it, the action sequences happening in it were kind of fucking awesome, and like when he pops Pedro and all them, I'm just like, holy shit, where's this movie going?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
It takes turns
it
for
was just
sure.
it was like a fun experience, but at the same time, like this is so like accurate in a like self-aware, funny, tragic sort of way. So
Definitely. Yeah, I feel
yeah,
that. Especially like the ending, one of the ending shots as like the data center. It's like
yeah,
it's like a such a fucked up like victory moment at the end, you know, in like a reflective
yeah.
way. I don't know. Yeah, it's good. And it
There's
was
three
weird,
things
like
that rule the world. It's tech, social media, and fucking religion. And
politics.
that's pretty
Yeah,
much yeah.
yeah. It's weird, Mike. I didn't think so, but it retroactively like made me respect Ari Aster more. I don't know. It just like
Yeah.
worked in a way that I didn't
It's
expect.
my I think it's my favorite of his movies as of right now. So
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Damn.
rewatch it before the end of the year to like get it solidified on my list. But I really liked it. Like my mom just popped it on. She was like, "Have you seen this one? It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it." I'm like, "I don't think you're gonna like this one. I think this is gonna be a bit like heady for you, mother." But
Yeah.
pop it on. I want to watch it, and I loved it. And she's like, "What does all this mean?" I'm like, "Let me break it down for you." So after that, she appreciated it. She's like, "Okay, when you put it that way," I'm like,
That's good.
"You got it."
Nice.
Um,
Oh, oh
but
yeah,
yeah,
definitely one of the more interesting movies of this year. I watched
yeah.
F1 though, ending on this one. Don't watch it. Fucking let down.
No,
No, it's so
really.
bad. It's so bad. And I was like, the whole movie, I was like, come on, man, just don't do it. Just don't be like this shit. And it never like digs itself out from the hole. It always takes like the boomer route to every solution. Like,
Damn.
I think Pat said that was gonna be like a banger, or he wanted that.
he said it was gonna be the
That was
worst,
gonna pop up.
and then it popped
Wait,
off
yeah, I
Oh,
thought
was
it
it worse?
momentarily. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I think it's gonna get
Basically,
nominated. Best
I
Picture.
hope not,
Just
man.
saying.
Because
Wow.
like, if you watch that movie,
I think it will.
it's mind blowing. Because like, just you expect Top Gun Maverick, and you get
Mhm.
like that idea, but just a shell. Like no Tom Cruise, no attachment to any characters that you know. No like the sequences that you're driving in the car are actually not as cool, obviously, as a fucking jet flying. So it's just like it's just lame and it fucking sucks. But that's my take.
Mark my words. It'll be a Best Picture now.
Um, yeah, I have a question about the league,
Talk
but
about depressing.
I'll just ask that after. Any final closing thoughts?
I don't know, I'm trying to think of anything else that I've watched since we've recorded.
I have one more final thought that's on the same vein as depressing and the death of movie theaters and all this stuff. On Kill Bill, during the intermission, the guy sitting next to me said, "How long is this intermission? I wish they'd put a timer up there. Why didn't they just play ads? This is so boring." And I'm like, "I'm gonna kill you, I think,
Why
sir.
did they
Like,
just play
you
ads?
just
What the
request,
fuck,
yeah,
dude?
Someone
yeah,
asking for ads.
And then he looked
yeah.
over
This,
and it's Tarantino himself.
yeah." I'm like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?" I'm like, "Pull out your phone. The lights are on. People are
Yeah,
talking. Like,
yeah.
if you want ads, pull out your fucking phone and get your
That's
stimmy,
fucking
my man."
insane to me. Who the
Yeah.
fuck actually, like, honestly, that like really pisses me off, to be honest, because it's like, who the fuck ever would be
That's what I'm
like, I
saying.
want more ads?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the
Like,
what I'm
world
go
we're in
fuck
now.
yourself, dude. Like, what? Like,
When he
I
said
don't know,
that, I
man.
was like genuinely baffled. Like, I was glad I was there for that moment so I could like have that in my brain seared in there that this is where society's at, where a man's asking for ads
Yeah,
during
like,
like one of the
absolutely go
greatest
fuck
film going
yourself.
experiences of my life, and he's like, "Give me
But
ads." I'm like,
also, it's a sign of the end. Like,
It
it's
is.
definitely
yeah,
a
it
sign
is.
of the end.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was something for sure.
Eh,
That's fucking crazy.
art is dead. Long
Yeah,
live
sorry.
capitalism.
Bring that up.
Signing off, boys. Great ending.